What is up, everybody? Welcome to the Friday stream. Is that a little too loud? Maybe. Let's turn that down a little bit. Alright. So today, we've got a few things we're going to be doing. Doing the rares on my warrior is one of them. It's definitely one that I want to get done. And then beyond that, I want to get on my monk. Maybe do a little bit of Mythic Plus on my monk, although I don't remember what item level I am on my monk, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see if I can knock out some Mythic Pluses as well. What's up, Edum? What's up, man? Happy Friday. I hope you are having a good Friday. We might be doing some islands as well. I know I haven't done my islands on my Prot warrior. So my Prot warrior is, his Heart of Azeroth is level 18. So, yeah, I got to do a few things. Also, something I want to bring to your guys' attention that I know, I hope it's a bug. I hope it's something that was overlooked. I hope it's something that isn't meant to be. And I don't think I have an example of it, because every time I have a duplicate Azerite piece, I get rid of it. Right? I go and I scrap it. Honor bound. I have a great Helm of Razan right now. I don't think I have... What chest piece do I have? I don't have an example of this right now. Okay, so... If you guys see, like, my Heart of Azeroth is level 18, right? If I click here on my Azerite powers, like this outside one was requiring a level lower, right? And then, like, for this one, I'll need level 20, and then I'll need level 25. Well, I got this piece, this helmet, when I was, like, Heart of Azeroth, I don't know, like 15 or something, right? So if I were to go get this helmet again, this helmet is from a Mythic 0. If I were to go and get this helmet again right now, this helmet would require higher levels for these Heart of Azeroth. You see how this one says level 20? This would be like 22. You see how I have this one on and I'm level 18? Maybe this one will say level 20. So right now, the Azerite gear you get and the requirements on it are scaling according to your personal level of your Heart of Azeroth. And I hope it's a bug, because I understand higher item level gear having higher requirements. That makes sense. But right now, if you get the same exact piece of Azerite gear, same item level, it will be the same. It will have a higher reward based on how far along your Heart of Azeroth is. Sorry you missed the stream on Wednesday. No, it's all good. Running old deer with... How far did I get? Julia, I am 6 out of 8 in normal. 6 out of 8. And then 1 out of 8 on heroic. We only raid... We raid for 3 hours a day, 2 days a week. We raid 6 hours a week total. But on Wednesday, there was login issues for at least NA. I don't know if you had issues. But around the time where we start raiding, there was issues. So we actually raided about 5 hours this week instead of 6. So yeah, I mean, 7 bosses down, you know, 1 heroic and 6 normal, not bad. Mithrax, we were really melee heavy. We also have 1 healer who is probably going to leave. And we don't have a lot of people who have like replacement healers. So that's going to suck. And that's going to hurt us because we are a very small guild. We don't have very many like replacements and people to swap in and out. So yeah, that's gonna suck, but hopefully we keep the progress going. And what's up, Ioka? Hello, hello. Happy Friday. So yeah, that whole Azerite thing, man, it's a little upsetting. How far along are we here? Not bad. Not bad. Okay. So first thing I want to do is knock out all of the Arathi rares on this guy. just in case there's like, I mean, not in case there's a mount. I know that there's mounts out there. I want to see if I can get one of those mounts. Maybe an upgrade, although I doubt it. I've only gotten one drop from the Arathi rares, and while it wasn't Warforged up item levels, it was Warforged with a socket. So I know that there's 2 rares out there that drop shields, so there's a possibility that I can get a better shield. Today you missed work due to sickness. Demon Hunter, get better, man. Get better. You need some chicken soup, man. What's up, Agungadea? I don't know how to pronounce your name. What's up, man? You can catch the whole stream for sure, Demon Hunter. For sure, man. We're gonna go do Arathi rares first. Actually, now that I'm here, I can just do this. You're starting to enjoy the cooldown spam of Prot. Yeah, it's, you know, I'm telling you guys, it's a very different way of playing. If you're used to the way Legion was, and you want to play your warrior the exact same way that you played it in Legion, you're in for a bad time. This is a completely different class with the abilities that have the same name, right? It's just like they're gonna have the same name. Where do I want to go? Orgrimmar, Twilight Highlands. So yeah, they're gonna have the same name, but it's a completely different class. There's the abilities are named the same, but the way you play it is just very, very, very different. It's a stupid name, like Gungudia. Gungadia. So if I call you Gung, is that fine? But yeah, it's all about the cooldown spam for Prot right now. I mean, you run anger management, and if you're spamming and using all of your rage as soon as you can, then you're gonna have those cooldowns very, very quickly. The only bad part with Prot is the fact that it's very easy. What? Can't help you? So, okay. The only part that kind of sucks with Prot Warrior is that it's easy to overcap on your rage because of stuff like this. Like Avatar gives you 20 rage, Demo Shout gives you 40, right? And so that's already 60. So if you charge in and shield slam, that's gonna overcap you, right? No, it's gonna put you on 90. So if you run in, you charge, you shield slam, you avatar, you demo shout, which is a pretty normal rotation, that puts you at 90 rage. You add on top of that any auto attacks you take and any auto attacks you do, it's very easy to get overcapped on rage. And since we have everything on the global, it's also hard to use that rage, right? Since everything is on the global, like your IP is on the global. The only thing that's not on the global that's going to eat up your rage is shield block. But every now and then, you're working through your combo, you're working through your rotation, and it's easy to become over capped on rage. Because most of your rage spenders, except for, you know, shield block is the one, but revenge, IP, those are on the global. So it's just kind of like every now and then, even I find myself overcapping by a matter of, you know, 0 to 10 rage. Not a whole lot, but when you're running anger management, you don't want to overcap at all, ever. 31 people watching. Let's hit the like button. Thanks, Big Time Gaming. I appreciate it, man. Deafening Crash does not stack, right? Nope, does not. Alright, for sure, Gung. Damage does, but not the increased duration. Yeah, no, it doesn't. My chest piece. It does not. It does not. The additional damage, I don't know if the additional damage does add up. I mean, we're talking about a matter of 200, 300 points maybe, depending on what kind of Azerite gear you have. So nothing crazy. All right, so what we should do is find a group, Arathi with war mode. Oh, I think I have war mode on. I do have war mode on. Since I have war mode on, let's do a little bit of arms. I forgot I had war mode on, guys. I really just wanted to come out here and farm this, but we'll do a little bit of war mode on. Let's join this group. This group is pretty big. Alright. War mode off. War mode off. Nice. Okay, where is everybody in this group? Alright, let's fly over to them. Taking your meds? They told you have a sinus infection? Oh, yeah. Yeah, man. Those are like, you know, they come and go. They're one of those things that a lot of people get. But when you have them, they feel gross, man. Everything's just congested up here. Breathing. Like, your basic human functions are just harder to do. I feel your pain, Demon Hunter. It's just one of those things. It's like, why can't it just all go away? So where do you spend your rage on when it's 100-100 and you have a lot of procs on revenge, ignore pain? Is on 90 to 100% of capacity. Honestly, if I just need to rage dump, it's if I have a free revenge proc, that revenge proc is not going to eat my rage, right? So if I have a revenge proc, and then I'm going to use my ignore pain, even though it'll overcap me on ignore pain. Keeping your anger management on check and using that rage is very important. I feel like using your rage is worth more than overcapping an IP to you, you know? Like those extra few seconds, getting that demo shout back a little bit faster, getting your last stand a little bit faster, getting your shield wall a little bit faster. All those little things, they are more important than worrying about using your procs 100% correctly all the time. So yeah, and the only time it really does happen where you're getting that close to overcapping is normally when you have when you do avatar into the demo shout to set up deafening crash. That's the moment where that rage cap can be hit, right? Because you have nice, there's some people who hadn't done this guy. There you have the avatar and demo shout together are gonna give you 70 rage, and you need to start the rotation with a thunderclap, right? You need a thunderclap going in there, so you already have like all these things that have your priority. Thunderclap is gonna generate 5 rage again. So yeah, I feel like eating that rage with an ignore pain is the best strategy. Just keep that anger management going. Eat some spicy stuff, clears the head out. It's if you enjoy it. Not everybody enjoys some spicy stuff. I am a fan of spicy. Yeah, I like it to be so spicy that it feels like I'm sick after. Got a runny nose, crying a little bit. You know, keep saying, "Oh God, what did I do to myself?" I love that kind of spicy, man. I'm a sucker for that. I don't think you guys have seen me play ARMS, by the way. I've been doing quite a bit of ARMS lately. I did a King's Rest +4 yesterday, and I did it as ARMS. And actually, my loot specialization, I believe, is set to ARMS. Oh no, I changed it back. Okay. But ARMS right now is in a really good spot. I really like the current ARMS. I know a lot of people in Legion got very used to Fury, and they got used to Fury being the top warrior spec, and I know that, I mean, I've heard a lot of people say that Fury needs to be brought back and needs to be the top spec. I'm okay with ARMS being the top spec, to be honest with you. I'm okay with it. I have a preference to ARMS, actually. Wait, why is everybody still here? Let's keep it going. I think there's another rare here. Yep. What do I think is better for Prot Warrior? 345 socketed haste verse weapon or 355 crit verse? We'll stay in here too. I don't think this is gonna... No, it does little to no damage. 345 socketed haste verse or 355 crit verse? I would probably go with the 355, to be honest with you. That's you know, 10 item levels worth of strength is going to mean something to you, and you can always sock it in haste. Now it's, you know, you're only gonna sock it in like 40 haste or something. It's not a crazy amount, but I think it's enough to make up the 10 item level discrepancy, to be honest with you. Yeah, big time gaming, dude. I love the spicy stuff, man. But yeah, these rares, regardless of whether you're Horde or Alliance right now, all of these rares are up for you, right? The only thing that is specific to who has the Warfront right now is going to be the world boss in Arathi. So right now on NA, only the Alliance has the world boss in Arathi. So if you are in NA, then you don't have the world boss, but the rares, like what we're doing right now, that is up for everyone. You just come out here and you just start knocking them down. You just join a random group, and these random groups are always up and randomly doing laps. You just join them in whatever part of the lap that they're in, and you stay with them until you're done, until you're done with your lap. But yeah, they're always just doing laps. There's like every time you see kind of like a little establishment or something, there is a rare there. So out here there's gonna be another rare, and these rares drop 340s, and they also, oh actually this doesn't have one, really? All these rares have 340s, and they have a chance of dropping it once a week. And they also, oh nice, we have this guy now. Oh, they all went south. Oh no, up against the wall there's more. And they also have like mounts, they have toys. There was this toy that I picked up yesterday that makes it look like I'm stealth the whole time. Like I'm walking like I'm stealth. Let me see if I can find it. I forget what it's called. I should add it to my bars. I kind of like the way it looks. Where's everybody? Oh, they're all going in the cave. Alright. In beta, it was like 3 days ago. What? Oh, 100 donations? Because in the beta, nobody cared about the resources. Like, everybody was just like, yeah, I have this gem. Who cares if I throw it in there? Everybody was doing... Yes! What? I got a thing. So yeah, in the beta, everyone was just kind of like donating everything they had, right? They'd go to the scrapper, they'd get their items, and they were like, perfect. Time to feed these items. In live, everyone looks at the items that they got from the scrapper, and they're like, hey, this is worth how much? No, I'm gonna sell this. What are you talking about? You want me to just donate it? No, thank you. This is 50 gold. You want me to donate 50 gold? No. So that's the difference. In the beta, your gold amount doesn't matter, and it's gonna keep changing. Look, somebody got this thing right now. A 340 helm. Oh, somebody just said that there's 2 rogues hunting people that are hunting rares. Oh, you got me. What is this? Is this an outfit? Wear a stone Moloch head. What? I want one of the mounts that's out here, guys. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Okay. Toy box. Just follow the group. Where's this group going? Oh. Tag. I'm trying to find it. Nothing. Mini zap, no. Raven Bear disguise. Here it is. Let me just add it to my bars anywhere, and I'll use it, and I'll show you guys. Anything good from the world boss? I don't know. The world boss is only up for Alliance right now, so I haven't been able to do it since I'm not Alliance. But when the Warfronts change over to be for Horde, then we'll be able to have our world boss. So for now, I don't know. As far as the regular world boss from Storm Song, I didn't get anything from it. I got 36 gold from it. Let's also just tag this one just in case everything gets cleaved down really well. Oh, here it is. Got the cleaves going. What's up, nerds? How can I play Prot Warrior and Brewmaster Monk equally? Prot Warrior just feels so bad now. And that's the thing. Chris, I can play a Prot Warrior better than I can play my Brewmaster Monk. Yesterday I was streaming my guild progression, and this was the first time that my Prot Warrior felt bad this whole expansion was yesterday during Zool. That second phase of Zool where he just makes you get all those bleed effects, and oh man, I just felt like there was no way of solving my death. But then again, I started looking at logs, started looking at other tanks, and everybody except for Brewmaster Monks is taking the same amount of damage taken per second. We're talking about high 20s, low 30s damage taken per second. The only thing that kind of sucks is that we don't have the self heal, but besides that, I haven't had any issues with anything else. But yeah, just I am very used to the playstyle and playing PvP. I am very used to the playstyle and playing a warrior at this point. At this point, I just it's ingrained into my head, man. It's ingrained into my head. But that being said as well, it's important to note that the way you play your warrior, it matters a lot. So if you play your warrior right now, your Prot Warrior, like you used to play it in Legion, you're not gonna have a good time, man. You're gonna hate your warrior. Right now, the thing you have to do with your warrior is have a cooldown up at all times. Have some kind of, actually not necessarily a cooldown. Shield block counts as well, but shield block, bolster, last stand, demo shout, you have to have something up at all times. And Chris, if you wait, once I'm done with these rares, I'll show you something. I'll show you something on the on Warcraft logs to kind of show you exactly what I'm talking about. You switched on 3 blood? Yeah, me too, man. We were switching yesterday at 3 rupturing blood as well. Okay, so we already killed this guy. He now has a gold frame instead of a silver frame. So let me look up these logs that I'm trying to tell you. Let me look at our Fetid Devourer kill because it's very important when we talk about Fetid Devourer. Is that dead? Okay, they're moving on. They're moving on. We're gonna go kill this guy next. What's up, Max? Yo, Max, sorry about yesterday. I saw you message me, but we were trying to push a +5 timer, +6 timer, I can't remember. And so I was just trying to knock it out. I was like, I can't rip this key, guys. So yeah, sorry about that, Max. But the hunt for gear, it's going all right, man. I think I'm 349 as Prot. Pretty sure. 349 as arms, although I have a better weapon. But I did get an upgraded weapon yesterday finally as Prot. So I'm pretty sure I'm the same as Prot and as arms. You really like how you talk to your viewers. You're badass. Thanks, Chris. Yeah, I'm trying to have the Warcraft logs up right now as well, while at the same time just trying to knock this out, right? But yeah, as far as Prot Warrior goes, you can do the content on a Prot Warrior. If you're playing on a Prot Warrior, did you click on a video game and click on the hard setting? Sure. Yes. You have a lot less HP than anyone else. That being said, in terms of actual damage taken, like the actual like melee auto attacks and physical damage that gets out to you, as a Prot Warrior, you're going to be taking a lot less physical damage. You are the best physical damage mitigator tank besides Stagger. To me, Stagger is like you're on another world. Don't try to compare yourself with anything Stagger. Like, you're gonna have a bad time if you're like, oh, but what about Stagger? Can I compete with that? No, you can't. You can't. It's just not gonna happen. What else do I want? Debuffs. Sorry guys, I'm kind of auto attacking here so I can show you guys exactly what I'm talking about in terms of staying alive. Let's loot. Let's loot. Waiting for mythic raid. Normal, heroic is for plebs. You need numbers, man. And my guild is very, very, very new, right? My guild formed in Tomb of Sargeras. So when we talk about having 20 people that are already trained for mythic, that are ready to go, Dalaran on US is very low population for Horde. So that's for one. And for two, it's just one of those things where my guild is brand new as well. And I like the people in my guild. So I'm not in a rush to be like, no, let's go somewhere else. I like having war mode on with arms because of stuff like this. Charge execute is one of the talent points I run. So nice. Charge execute, by the way, if you guys run arms as war mode on and are just doing world PvP, being able to track someone down is crazy good, right? So in war mode PvP, one of the big things you're gonna have is when people get down to execute range, they're gonna try to kite you and outrun you and just dodge you, right? So very important to track them down as much as possible. So when you are doing war mode, if you are playing PvP, I run double time and I run death sentence, so nobody is getting away from me. Also, along with these two things, I also run Shadow of the Colossus because that is going to help me reset that overpower. So when people are trying to run away from me, I always have a hard-hitting ability. If I don't have the rage for execute, for mortal strike or something, I can always have an overpower up. I think I only need one more rare. I think it's just this one that's over here in this corner. We didn't get much loot. Oh, we got this thing, which is not bad. Yeah, we just need this guy. So if I show you guys this toy that I got the other day, look, it's called a Raven Bear Disguise, right? Let me see. This guy right here. If you use it, first of all, you look weird, right? You got this whole thing going on. That being said, what I like about it is that you look like you're running stealth the whole time. And this is regular walk speed. I don't know why this is amusing to me. It looks like you're in stealth and you're just running at regular run speed. That's one of the toys that's out here. All right, let me show you the logs. So who was it? Chris? Yeah, Chris. These are my logs for Fetid Devour, right? So if I look at my damage taken, my damage taken is this bottom graph, right? And let me just do thrash. This is thrash damage. The blue spikes that are kind of up and down, that's my thrash damage. And if you look up here, if you look up at the top above all this, you're gonna see shield block, last stand, rallying cry, and shield wall. Those are my 4 cooldowns that I have that are going to lower damage coming into me. Now, if you look at this graph, it has all the waves. That's the damage that I was taking. And the highlighted parts behind it, if you see any highlighted color, that means I had a cooldown up. So look at the amount of gaps that are there. The amount of gaps that are just like straight black. It's like I did 90%. 90% of this had some kind of cooldown up. So if you want to play a Prot Warrior and you want to lower your damage taken and you don't want to feel squishy, you have to guarantee that you have something up. Guarantee it. If you don't have something up like this, then you're going to be taking heavy damage. So if you look at my coverage, I'm like at 90% coverage, right? Look at all the times that I'm taking damage. The large majority of those times, I have something up. So if you're running a warrior, a Prot Warrior, and you're running anger management, use your cooldowns. There is a reason why anger management resets your cooldown so quickly. My demoralizing shout is like on a 30-second cooldown. My demo shout is up all the time. So there's no reason for you to have that. If we look at that fight again, right? That fight was 3 minutes and almost 4 minutes. If my demo shout is 30 seconds because of anger management, that means I can use my demo shout 8 times in 4 minutes. So if we were to say, hey, if you're tanking this fight and it's a 4-minute fight, you can use demo shout 8 times. How many times did you actually use it? And you tell me I used it twice. You're playing your Prot Warrior wrong. Prot Warriors right now are very different. Prot requires thinking and managing cooldowns. You're on a 350 warrior. I agree. I agree that Prot requires thought, and like you need to know what you're doing, right? You need to know your kit. You need to know what's happening next. You need to know, hey, the damage that's going to come in right now, is it physical? Is it magical? If it's magic damage, don't use shield block. You're going to waste a shield block charge, and they're very important. If it's magic, let me use Demo Shout and Deafening Crash. It's 20% mitigation there. If it's physical, then I'll use shield block. Or if it's physical but non-blockable, then maybe I'll use Last Stand or Shield Wall. It requires a lot of foresight. I agree. I completely agree with you. And it requires more work than some other tanks. Yes, that as well. Did we get Gahoon down? No, we started going into Mithrax. We wiped, I think, like 4 or 5 times, and we just went over to Heroic, and we got Heroic Talic down. We were running out of time, and it was like, let's just do a fight we all know. Let's do a fight we've already learned, as opposed to learning a brand new fight. So we just got Talic down. And we worked on Heroic Mother. We got Heroic Mother down to like 40% on our best try. Not bad. Dalaran servers for making gold only. Because you haven't leveled up other tanks this expansion so far, so you don't know how they feel. Chris, if you want to play like a classic tank, like a shielded tank, plate wear, runs in there, has a shield, paladins are very good right now, Chris. So paladins also have the benefit of having different builds, right? You can run Blessed Hammers, you can run Redoubt, you can run Holy Shield, or whatever it's called, the one where you block magic spells. You can run Hand of the Protector and help out your raid healing. You can just have your Blessing of Spell Warding as well. You can, you know, there's a lot of things you can do on a prop paladin, and you should give it a shot, man. You flipped today, 355 bracers for 40k. Nice, man, very nice. You got a 370 chess piece from the Arathi World Boss. We don't have that one yet. We don't have it yet. Hopefully we'll get it by like Sunday, I think. Hopefully you can triple your money. That's a lot. That toy you got looks like the one you got on beta on 2 Sunders. You may be wrong. Oh, I think you're right. Pretty sure you're right. Yeah. Prot warriors don't suck. I think people are lazy like me. Yeah. I mean, look, I'm telling you, the only time I had a problem with my Prot warrior was yesterday on Zul, the second phase. But I feel like that's not a Prot warrior issue. I feel like that's just an issue for all tanks, because my co-tank is a Prot paladin, and he told me the same thing. Like after the raid and after the stream, I like talking with him and seeing how things felt. And I was talking to him, and I was like, hey, on Zul, on that second portion, did you just feel like you were dying the whole time? Did you just feel like you were bleeding out and there wasn't enough heals in the world to get you? And he was like, yeah. And I was like, okay, it wasn't just me then. It was not just me. Yours is 350, but the rotation just doesn't feel good. That's one thing I will agree about Prot Paladins right now, Chris. The rotation does not feel good. I agree. The rotation changes minute to minute. You run Deafening Crash, your rotation is Thunderclap every other cooldown. Now, what you fill in between the Thunderclaps is going to depend. Do you have a free Revenge? Do you have Shield Slam? Do you want to pop a Rallying Cry for the rest of your group? Maybe pop another Demo Shout right after your first one is over. You can probably stack up a little bit of it. Like there's a lot of little things. Or do you want to fill in with Devastator? Like there's a lot of little choices that need to be made on like such a short basis, that learning a brand new fight and managing your Prot warrior rotation. Hey, my avatar just fell off. I'm no longer thunderclapping every other cooldown. Now I have to get my Revenges, my Shield Slams, my Thunderclaps in, and my Devastator filler in. It's the rotation changes a lot, and it's on a moment by moment basis. Where are all these guys? Man, nobody's coming over here. All right, we have like 2 rares left. No big deal. We'll go back. So yeah, I agree that Prot warrior rotation does not feel the best, and it's definitely even a little clunky. Oh, we have this guy left. What does this guy drop? Chest, legs, greaves, and a spectral visage. Did I see Preach and his undead warrior, the plague of undeath, in full effect? I did not. He has an undead Prot warrior too? Uh-oh. He's been watching too many of my videos. Tell him to stop. But no, I didn't see that. I saw the storm yesterday. There was this guy who was mad at Preach. Let's go in. Let's do a little bit of PvP. Let's see how this feels. Alright guys, a little bit of PvP against 2 Alliance actually. Okay. This is not going to end well for me. Nope. That's too many Alliance. He got low. He got down to like 20%, but that mage got me. But no, I didn't see that Preach. I saw yesterday on Twitter there was a dude who blamed Preach, Bellular, and Mad Skills. He said, I picked my DPS class because you told me it was going to be good. Now it's shit, and I hate you all, basically. And then later on, he was like, no, I meant Blizzard. I don't like Blizzard. They upset me. I don't know. It was one of the weirdest Twitter conversations I've seen, to be honest with you. Did you ever find yourself running out of shield blocks often? Blitzkrieg, you run out of shield blocks, yes. But that's why if you're out of shield blocks, you supplement it with your last stand. So if you're out of shield blocks and you can no longer block incoming damage, you use your last stand to supplement it. So yeah, you do run out, but you should supplement it with last stand because you're running bolster. We got Gahoon down 11% and then went to go get Talek down. Yeah, Gahoon is one of those. Oh, look at all this Alliance. Yeah, let's not say we did. Oh no, it's just 2 of them. It's not too bad. You think we can? Let's see. Oh, he targeted me already. And he stacked up on his friend. Oh, man. Where's the rest of my group? Oh, they're far. I don't think we can get any of these guys down. Rep Paladin right now, if he builds up his 3 holy powers, he can heal up the mage to full, basically. So even if I focus... Look, they're waiting for me. They're just jumping up and down waiting for me. Alright. That's no fun. 2-on-1 with 2 people who have kiting and self-healing. No thanks. Am I in a Warfront? No. I'm just out in Arathi. There's rares out here you can beat up, and they have a chance of dropping 340 gear. I would say per character you're probably going to get 1 piece of gear and 1 toy. That's, I would say, on average from killing all of the rares in this area. So yeah. What's up with the blood on the floor in the Zul fight? How do you avoid that? You don't. It's part of, it's like a big enrage mechanic. So once Zul goes to 2nd phase, it's a DPS race. So 2nd phase Zul, your tanks are taking as many stacks as they can, probably 3. Probably 3. If your tanks are taking 2, you're probably going to lose too much area. So your tanks are taking as many stacks as they can. At 3, they swap off. They fight to stay alive when they have 3 stacks. And when those 3 stacks wear off, when that timer goes down to 0, they drop blood on the floor. So your tanks have to be aware of this. Your tanks have to run to the edges of the room and drop the blood on the edge. Your tanks, if your tanks were to just like jump in and drop it in the middle of the platform, that's not your mess up, and that's nothing you can change on your raid. That is your tanks messing up for you, right? That is your tanks dropping things in the wrong area. So you're going to run out of area regardless, and that's just part of the enrage thing. Like it's the second part of that fight should take 1 minute max. That's how long you should be in that 2nd phase, tops. So yeah. It's not anyone's fault. You just have to avoid it, and you have to have the best placement you can have for it. Oh, we got a piece of gear. Nice. New transmog too. Very nice. So we've gotten 1 toy and 1 piece of gear now. All we need is like 1 more rare. What talent does it have? Leech. Not bad. It might be... What are my current tanking ones? These are my current tanking ones. Oh no, Iron Fortress ones. Iron Fortress is a little bit better than the Leech. Either Zul Bleed is overtuned, or it's intended to be something for healers and paladins to put externals on to bubble you. I don't know if it's necessarily overtuned. That part of the fight shouldn't take that long. Maybe for normal mode it's tuned. I would feel like in heroic mode it is like testing and pushing your tanks to like the edge of their abilities, right? So for something like heroic and mythic, I think it's meant to really stress out your tanks, because most other fights in Uldir don't really stress out your tanks. The biggest stress I had was Fetid Devourer Thrashes, which I agree are also a tank stressor, but when it comes to much else, not too much else was like a super tank stressor. So Zul fits that role of being a tank stress. I am tanking this. I'm not sure why. I think the other person that was tanking this died. Oh, my group is now like 5 or 6 people. Okay. Alright. So what I need to do right here is kite him a little bit when he does this, because if I don't take damage for a few seconds, I heal up a lot because of my talents, right? So I want to minimize the amount of time I am taking damage. There it is. You see that full heal? That's nice. And that's from a talent point that I picked up for war mode. It's going to help me just keep going all the time, really. It's not really meant for like the short PvP battles, but in war mode, when you are playing war mode, it's all about the fast recovery, right? You fight one person, there's another person questing, you know, 20 feet away. So the faster you can recover and run to the other person, or if the other person sees you and tries to jump on you immediately after, it's all about how fast you're ready to go for that other fight. So let's port back. We'll jump out of the group after the hearth. It killed your Brewmaster and your DK co-tank every time, but we had the damage and resist to kill him anyway. Dude, it's rough. It's really rough. So your Brewmaster, I hate to say this, but what is your Brewmaster running? Like, is he running light brewing or Black Ox brew? Like, your Brewmaster, when those 3 stacks go out, may need to over purify. If he's running combo, maybe combo into keg smashes to lower his cooldown, but he may need to over purify during that part to kind of stay alive. And perhaps even if he's super low on energy, like let's say he purified, he threw his keg smash out, he threw his tiger palms out, and he's lowering his brews as much as he can, but he's still going down, maybe even sit there and cast a Vivify, although it's not ideal for that moment. I can tell you that the only way that I survived Zul, that bleed, is on my warrior, on my Prot warrior. All I did was try to generate as much rage as I could and spam only ignore pain. It's the only self-heal I have, right? It's a really small bubble. So the only thing that kept me alive is spamming ignore pain. And let me see, let me bring up yesterday's VOD real quick and show you what I was doing with that. Where is it? On the Zul kill. My FPS were a big issue. Oh, here it is. Okay. Somewhere around here. This was the last pull. Okay. Oh! Double faces! Okay, so let's push Zul. Got Crushers up, no big deal. That's pretty standard. And then Crusher goes down, Zul goes, right? Okay. So I'm gonna go up to 3 stacks. So I'm dragging Zul over to a corner so that I can pop the bleed out in that corner, right? At this point, I'm trying to get my my Demo Shout up, just trying to stay alive, trying to do things, right? And once I have 2 stacks here, 3rd stack goes out. I yell for my co-tank to taunt off of me, and this is what I start doing. Look, charge, thunderclap, shield slam, charge, ignore pain. I'm just trying to get as many ignore pains in as possible. I pop last stand to increase my effective HP as well, but all of my rage, 100% of my range is going towards that, and then I run out to drop the blood off in a corner. Now I don't have the blood debuff. Now I'm good. I'm back in it. Now I pop my shield block. I don't pop my shield block while trying to stay alive. It's not going to make the bleed hit me any less. So at that point, it's all about just getting that ignore pain and trying to stay alive. Like right here, I saw these guys spawn on me. It's okay, I have Berserker Rage. Fear me? That's fine. Berserker Rage, get back into it. Now I get the 3 stacks, and that's when I'm like, Co-Tank, where are you? There he is. He taunts off of me, and that's when you see my rage. It's all going to go to ignore pains. It's all going to ignore pains. All of it. My ignore pains almost instantly fall off, but it's just stay alive at that point. So even like your Brewmaster Monk is going to have to focus staying alive, whether that means over purifications, whether it means casting a Vivify, whether it means prioritizing Keg Smashes and Tiger Palms in order to lower the cooldown of his brews. Like a lot of these little things he's going to have to prioritize, and it's not a normal tank rotation. At that point, it's just, what can I do to stress out my healers less? And it's one of those things that doesn't necessarily feel that great. 349, guys, 349. We're getting up there. What's up with the trinket from King's Rest? What are we talking about? All I know is that King's Rest doesn't have anything good for me, so I have to. Oh, this one, it's terrible. Yeah, don't use it. I had one. I scrapped it. I had a 340. I scrapped it. If this absorb was 30 seconds, I could see it being useful. But like this, a minute 30, yeah, don't bother. Don't bother with it. All right, let's go all the way down here. I need to do some islands. We can also do some Mythic Plus. Sometimes your DPS will end up with it as well because they got in front of the boss. Yeah, it's a frontal cleave. That bleed gets applied as a frontal bleed. So the 2 tanks don't want to stack up. You saw Mad Skills really struggle in that fight on Heroic. It's like, what the hell is going on? That second phase is hectic, especially your tanks. Like your tanks, you just feel like you're dying. You're sitting at like 40%, and you keep dipping from 40% to 20%. And looking at the logs, you're taking 30,000 damage per second. That's what you're taking, man. You're taking 30,000 damage per second. There's no way around that. There's no way about like, hold on. Let's sit here and lower this. Yeah. There's some classes that can lower that by lowering all incoming damage just in general. But like a Prot Warrior, you can shield wall, try to survive it that way. But your active mitigation, your shield block, isn't going to do anything against it. Your ignore pain is going to do something against it. I don't believe Demo Shout does anything against it if the bleed is already on you. Demo Shout reduces the damage a target does to you, but at that point, it's a debuff on you, and it is no longer coming from the target, so I don't think Demo Shout does anything for it as well. What's up? Yeah, 16k bubble, Blizz forgot to add a 0. Yeah, it's a minute and 30 seconds, that trinket. That trinket, if it was a 30-second cooldown for that amount of bubble, that'd be fine. But my ignore pain, which I think most Prot Warriors will tell you is not tuned correctly. My ignore pain is like a 20-something K bubble. Right now, that kind of bubble, this is an auto attack. Like let's not sugarcoat it or anything. That's an auto attack. But the blood pool does do damage when you're on it. How slow can a tank escape it? Your tank should have a movement ability. So let me load this up again. That's not what I want. So your tank should have a movement ability, and either way, the bubble itself shouldn't be like a crazy amount. Oh, I lost it. Where was it? So when I dropped it here, so you see my debuff is about to wear off. 3, 2, 1. Let's leap out. I have my leap also gives me a little bit of a speed burst. That being said, even if I wasn't there, I could charge to someone, a friendly, or I could charge away. And if you look at Glocked, okay, if you look at Glocked, he's at the top left corner here, right? So I'm gonna go in. Look, Glocked runs over to the top left hand side of my camera, as soon as he drops his blood, he's going to Divine Steed out. So I get my second stack, and then right when I'm about to get my third stack, look, he's sitting over there, he's healing himself, he's standing on Consecrate, trying to lower the damage as much as possible, trying to keep himself alive, healing himself, using things that aren't normal tank abilities. And you see he runs in with the Divine Steed. I don't know if you saw that. So he runs in, look at that, he has a Divine Steed. So your tanks have movement abilities. While you're in that blood, you do take more damage, I agree. But there are things you have that can get you out of that blood faster. And your, whether it's Wraith Walk, whether it's Roll, Chi Torpedo, whether it's Divine Steed, Heroic Leap, Charge, Innervate to, or intervene to a friendly target, whatever it is, your tank has a movement ability and they need to use it. If Undead were upright, I wouldn't hate them so much. I agree. I think there should be more customization options on an Undead. I would like it if I could have my Undead not show his toes all the damn time. Like, really? Every single pair of boots that there is, except for like 3. I think there's like 3 boots that don't show your toes. The spine is also another one that I'm like, oh man. But I just like the way Undeads look regardless. Nearly every race in Horde has major back problems. Yes, they used to. They're starting to get better. You know, the barber. I don't know if you guys know this. Barbers have come a long way. Barbers don't just cut your hair anymore, Max. Barbers are also chiropractors. You go up to them, they start straightening out your back, man. If you get exalted with a faction, does it increase your HOA? No, but every time. So you see how my Champions of Azeroth is at Honored? Every time your Champions of Azeroth goes up, whether it's from Friendly to Honored, Honored to Revered, Revered to Exalted, your Heart of Azeroth goes up by 15 item levels. So if you want to increase your Heart of Azeroth, what you need to do is get Champions of Azeroth rep. What are we doing? Boomkins? I've never been to an island with boomkins, but I don't think I like them. Doing big pulls. Avoid boomkin ranged. Going left. I see a bear over there. I'd much rather get a bear than boomkins. I don't want magic range damage on me. It's terrible. I can deal with these guys though. I don't know what they do yet. Oh, hey, they stunned. Great. Let's go here. That's another boomkin. Hey, crocodiles. Nice. I like me some crocodiles. My demon hunter is named Tattoo Guy. Fair. Alright. So now, let's get this show on the road. And we should be able to stay alive pretty damn well here. They do hurt. I'm getting a lot of bleeds on me from these druids. Here it is. Victory Rush. And die, kitty. Die, kitty. Perfect. Let's get another Victory Rush. And now we have a full heal right here. Perfect. All right. For the record, Dark Iron load screen is awesome looking. Yes, I agree. It's really cool. I also like the Magheart Orc one. I think they both are very cool looking. We can pull that troll next to us, but I want to stack it up a little bit more. So let's get some of these guys, and we can pull the troll. Some of these are non-elites, so I'm gonna get some Victory Rush out of it with my avatar. Yeah, we should be good. Okay, let me go pull that guy. Oh, Alliance. Oh, they found me. Okay, I want to tag these guys. Alliance is gonna try to tag our rares, our elites, and they're also gonna try to kill me and snare me inside of things. Hey, they pulled me out of the cone of death. Cool. Nice. Alright, let's get our demo shout up. Oh man. If it's not like a mythic island, the alliance, or the opposing faction team, really, is just not that great. I think the heroic ones need a bit of a tuning up, to be honest with you. There it is. There's one of them down. And then we've got Mr. Stabby, the rogue. Oh, yeah, I don't want to charge you through that. Hey, that guy stole threat from me. That's fine. Let him keep that for a little bit. I'm okay with that. Let's see how he deals with extra threat. There it is. He's gonna die. He stood in the PvE, guys. He got PvE'd to death. Is there a boomkin discrimination happening because you take offense to that? Not at all. I used to main a boomkin. I still, like, if leveling didn't take as long as it did on like the initial gear up, I would still level up my boomkin right now. I enjoy playing my boomkin. And if you remember, nerds, I never skinned my boomkin. I was a boomkin to the death, man. I was not a balanced druid. I was a boomkin. Also, did you guys see that for the first time ever that there's going to be a live streamed Mythic World First Race? Method is going to be streaming the Mythic World First Race. That's interesting. There has always been kind of like an understood, unwritten rule that nobody releases any Mythic footage until 3 guilds in the world get that boss down. But it was never like an established rule of any kind. And Method's like, you know what? We're just going to stream this. That's fine. We're going to get this done. You got your chest off of Zul. He has really good stats. Dude, I am jealous. Quick question. Oh, yeah, the HOA thing. Yeah. Wondering if Bop works Zul bleed stacks. I don't know, Bear Druid. I don't know. These are all boomkins. I don't care much about boomkins. Let's go this way, guys. We're in combat. Oh, kitties. That's fine. Oh. What? Alliance? Why are you back here? I'm very sorry, Mr. Gnome Rogue or Mrs. Gnome Rogue. Yeah, that was not a good move on your end. Whoop. Let's go. Alright. Don't do that. I see the other alliance guy over there. That's their pet. I don't care much for it right now. I think my my team went over there, which is fine. We'll knock these guys out. Let me pull these guys so that this guy can actually farm the nodes, or someone in the team can farm the nodes, whether it's that druid or not. This guy always does a frontal cleave depending on how you aggro him. So I'm gonna aggro him this way because my teammates are in the other direction. See that? If I would have ran straight in from where my teammates were, my teammates would have gotten wrecked by that. What, Glock? I didn't see that you typed anything. What are you talking about? Hey Glock, are you in the chat or are you just? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see that you typed that to me. What's up, Dominique? How you doing? Your necklace sitting at 362. You're revered. Nice, man. Very nice. Yeah, I didn't grind it out. So average item level going into Old Deer was 340, right? Mythic zeros. So once I hit 340 on my Heart of Azeroth, I was like, and the grind can stop till the next raid. I can overlevel my my neck for sure, but there's only so much return you're gonna get on that. You did a 6 temple and a 5 freehold yesterday. Freehold. Oh no, Max. You know which has been the worst for me so far? This guy right here, Shrine. Every single droplet in that dungeon. Think about how many passive droplets you just cleave while doing that dungeon. Every single droplet drops Sanguine. Every single one of them. It's terrible. It's disgusting. I don't like that dungeon on Sanguine already. You have to kite and use every inch of that dungeon for some of the pulls because it's like, oh wait, we can do this pull. There's a bunch of non-elites. It's a no big deal pull. That being said, there are 30 individual mobs in this pull, which means that there are 30 individual sanguine puddles in this pool, and you're just gonna end up hating that place. I've also done mother load. Mother load is just, you have to pull too much trash to get your percentage. So as soon as that's fixed, mother load will be fine. But as long as the droplets in Shrine keep dropping sanguine, it's terrible. I hate it. I honestly feel like Blizzard was seeing how there was some affixes some week that were like, easy affix, we can get this done. What is it? Sanguine quaking? Easy. No big deal. And then they were like, oh yeah? Easy affixes? How about we make everything, every critter in here drop sanguine? Is it going to be easy now? And it's like, okay, no, stop. Please. You're going to make me cry. How about we make every single drop in here drop sanguine, and we make the corridors really small. We make the corridors, we also make the timer really short, and a lot of accidental pulls can happen. How about all that? And it's like, Blizzard, who hurt you? Just tell me who hurt you. This is too much, man. That shrine was bad. I still have, actually, I haven't done Waycrest with sanguine on. We can try to do a Waycrest after we're done with islands, because I feel like a Waycrest with sanguine is also going to be just as terrible, and you guys know me as a glutton for punishment, so we can try to do that live on stream as well. That's going to be pretty bad. Method knows no one is going to beat them. That's not true. Method has some competition. It's really a race between two guilds, and Exorcist and Method. Now, is anyone going to beat Exorcist and Method? I don't know. Limit keeps going back and forth between we quit, we didn't quit, we're in the race, we're not in the race. So Limit is like, I honestly don't know what's going on with Limit. But if Limit is going to race, then Limit is also in for it. Is there more than like 5 possible guilds that can get world first? Yeah, probably not. But Method can lose. Method can absolutely lose. Do Method have a really strong team? Yeah, but they're definitely up there with other people. And since they're going to be live streaming it, that makes it even worse, because they can possibly leak their strats, and somebody else could be better at their strat. So if they're live streaming it, it might be like, hey, you know what? We're going to run 3 tanks, and 2 of them have to be bears, and that gets us to phase 3 every time. And then the other guild is like, oh wait, they get to phase 3? Let's try that as well. And all of a sudden, it's just not going to work out for them, you know? And that, like, maybe Method can't make that strategy work, and for Exorcist, for their exact comp, that worked better. They're putting themselves in a bit of a predicament by live streaming it, but at the same time, I mean, they're a top 3 guild, and we're talking about the top 1% in the world regardless. Like, it's going to be very hard to argue that, like, oh no, they're not the best. Going there as a bear. Thanks for your island tips. Oh, dude, I'm telling you, Epic. Epic, don't you love crocodiles now? Whenever I go to an island and I see like 50 crocodiles, I'm like, ooh, that's 1 pull. I love this. And then you see like the humanoid trolls. You see the trolls that are like standing around in a little village, and you're like, nope. Nope. I have to pull these guys 2 at a time. This is terrible. But there are certain mobs in an island that you're like, oh, I can just completely wipe this island. Like, look at this. I love this. Look at this. Oh, I need to mine you out. Break, break, break. Oh, hey, by mining him out, he loses, like, there's going to be some boomkins here. That's okay. Can they mine him out? I don't know if they're going to. I guess not. That's fine. Let's do this. Let's mine you out. And this might be one of the last pulls. This is going to be very, very close to the end of pulls here. He's actually mining all the Azerite on the side, so I think... Oh, here it is. This is the end, no matter what we do. These guys that are here with me, as soon as they die, we're good. So if we just cleave these, we're good. End of the island. Yeah, we need what, 9? Done. Done. Your neck is so bad, only at 14, gotta do some grinding, it's 321. You're 343, but now the neck holds you back. Yeah, I agree. Did I get an achievement for that? I was about to say, Glock is stalking me. Oh, I got a satchel. And they removed the vendor at the beginning, right? There's no more use for doubloons at the time being. Oh no, in PvP islands. PvP islands, no doubloons. All right, we queued up for a mythic island, by the way. It's me, Glocked, and me, Glocked, and his wife. All right, let's see how this goes. This is a mythic island. Oh man, gotta be on it. Temple on 6 first boss was eating your DPS for lunch. Oh man. Mythic, collect 12,000 Azurite. Okay, we have a lot of crocodiles here, right? That's fine. I can do a big crocodile pull. These guys, the gut rippers, I normally pull them. They apply a bleed to me. There's no elite. There's no rares in here. No, there's no rares in here. So I can pull the non-elite ones. That's fine. So I'm going to pull this big group. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to go left and start pulling. You're doing Waycrest tonight? Dude, I will do a Waycrest after these islands. Also, by the way, guys, mythic islands are tough. They are really tough. They're no joke. All right, I don't want to pull that big dude. Let me pull some more of these crocodiles over here. So Glocked is gonna run. He's gonna run into the big dude. Okay, I'll bring some more crocodiles into the mix over here. We can also bring these guys into the mix. Anything else out here that I can pull that's not too bad? More crocodiles. More crocodiles. Okay. I'm gonna keep over here, keep doing a big pull. If we want to beat a mythic island, we need our pulls to be big. We need our pulls to be ridiculously big. Like, I need to be on the verge of death every single pull, or I'm not doing it right. Oh no, these guys, that's why the ground was open there. We're just gonna run away. I hate those guys. Those worms on the ground. Terrible. I hate them. All right. Also, like, doing these really big pulls on something like a Brewmaster Monk, not that smooth, because you can't stagger and be on top of a mount at the same time. Oh no, Glocked. Oh no, Glocked. Okay, he's good. He's good. I don't want to dismount until I get all these guys rounded up. I want to get a better roundup of these guys going. These are all the non-elites. I can run through them. They're going to hit hard, but I'll be okay. All right. Oh no, that was the AoE around me. Instant death. Oh, you guys see that AoE? It's so hard to see. That's the one AoE that frustrates me. Oh man. I hate that guy. I really do hate this guy. Uh-oh. Oh, we got the big pull here. Okay. Let's pick these guys up. Look at that AoE. Look how hard that is to see. And it's like a 1-second cast. I hate that. So as soon as this guy stops and casts, that's when that's going out. But look at this. And also, by the way, guys, if you guys are in an island that has water on it, that is more ridiculously hard to see. I hate these guys. I hate rare elites. Method dominated Legion, and Legion broke a lot of mythic raiders. I agree. It did. Shrine is horrible as a tank when people don't know what to do. Yeah, that's also another one. Did PvP drop a weapon? Akura, you can. You can get a weapon from just doing regular PvP right now. I'll show you. This right here, you can go get a PvP weapon. Okay. Oh no! Look at the Azurite comparison. Pulling a. Let's not pull rares anymore. Really? This again? All right, let's just do this. This isn't going to be worth the time investment of killing this guy. There it is. He just died. Alright, we can go do our crocodile pull. But this time, we're going to have giant worms out there too. So we got to be careful. But we're going to have to engage in PvP in order to win this island at all. The time we invested into that rare, we need to switch that time over into killing them. Okay, here we go. Rip Island? It might be. It really might be. Alright, so I got a bunch of crocodiles over here. They're the worms are going to be over here. I don't want to aggro them since they're not aggro to me anymore. Those guys. Let's not. Let's coast along here and pull the rest of the crocodiles. We did kill a decent amount of them. Nope, don't want the turtles either. Oh, we did kill. Oh no, that was Alliance came over here. Damn it, Alliance. Where's the rest of my group? Where are they? Oh, Alliance is up ahead. Let's go get allies. Let's go kill Alliance. They're up here. Here they are. Alright, we can even do this guy and go kill allies. Let's go. Alright. So we just got to take care of these guys and hopefully we can kill them. That's the hope. Oh man. We're all gonna die. Alright, we're good. We're good. And we should be able to. As long as they don't drag me in there. Team Deathmatch. What is that achievement? Alright, we can't let this guy remount up. Can't do it. This guy will create another mech that he gets dragged into. And if we let him remount up... Uh-oh. If we let him remount up, he'll get us that way. Alright, perfect. And then a little bit more Alliance. There's a medic bot. Here's their healer in terms of how this group heals. So take care of their healer. And then we'll slowly catch up in terms of Azurite. But we're still going to be at a little bit of a deficiency, to be honest. We just need to start pulling a little bit better. What's up, Brittany? If you get 500 conquests, you can get a 345. Yep. So do arenas, do battlegrounds, do anything to get your conquest up. I don't know if PvP islands work for that. I mean, I would imagine they would. Oh, they're just going to keep running into us. They're just going to keep running into us at this point. My interrupt is down. Boombot. That doesn't really hurt too bad. And by the way, some of these guys have such messed up pathing. Like if you start doing PvP, you'll realize that for some reason the opposing faction can go climb a mountain that's like ridiculously hard for you to climb. They know the exact path to climb it. They know exactly how to get up there. It's messed up when you start doing PvP stuff or like start seeing how those things go out. Rookie-ish. Worms on the ground are better than worms in your intestines. I don't know, Blink. I don't know, man. These worms on the ground in these islands are pretty bad. Oh, with the stun. Alright, so he loses his mech. And then immediately after... No, just stop. Here, fear bomb you. Get out of here. We're busy. We're killing this guy. Your DK is now higher level than your priest. I saw you leveling up your DK. You're liking blood, or what are you leveling as? Are you tanking? Alright, medic bot. Medic bot. Nope. No medic bot here. And Mythic Islands will eventually end up turning into this. A farm fest. Because these guys can, for some reason, they can kill things a lot faster than you ever will be able to, right? Look at this. Like, if I didn't have charge, how am I supposed to climb up here? Look at that. That's what I'm telling you guys. These guys are like Spider-Man. Have I seen Cyberpunk 2077 gameplay? I've only saw the trailer when that came out. I have not seen the actual gameplay. Is it as amazing as everyone was saying it was going to be? Looks like one person got left behind. Your group left you, Dina. Your group left you. I'm sorry. I don't think your group is going to take care of you anymore. I think this is it for you. Your healer's no longer here. Your medic bots. This is it for you. Oh, here's your medic bot. Why'd your medic bot run away? We can keep your medic bot away too. Nice. We're gonna get big Azurite things. It's better if one person goes 2 DPS. Yeah, he went red. He went red. 2 tanking islands would mean really big pulls, but yeah, like I gotta tell you guys, pulling rares in islands, I hate it. All right, let's mount up. Let's go find these big Azurite clusters. I play WoW and what? Do dishes at the same time? Oh man. Okay, let's see. We've got bears here. Bears aren't too bad. There's a rare gut ripper in there. I don't want him. I already have these bears that are gonna put bleeds on me. Okay. Oh, we pulled this guy. Okay, let's just sit on this boomkin. Yeah, look at these bleeds. Oh no, I'm going down to this. Too many bleeds. Too many bleeds. Save me. Way too many bleeds. Oh no, I'm going down. I'm going down. I'm going down real fast. I'm going down real fast. Down. DK blood tank for life. It's more fun to quest as a tank anyway, since you can round up. Yes. Questing as a tank is one of the things that I don't think too many people that play just DPS all the time see it. The beep beep truck made a return in the form of dishes. Was it that loud? You guys could hear it that loud? Love your DK is unholy. You have to go to church every Sunday. If you're really unholy, you just won't. You're just like, no. I pray to Arthas. We can do this guy. Yeah, these guys are not bad. This is gonna be, here we go. Two rares here. We're good here. So these serpents, they cast something called like night spray. That's the one thing I need to watch out for. And you guys saw that happen on one of them. Blight spray. That's what it's called. Look at that blight spray right there. See, that's the thing. That will one-shot you if you're not careful. So that's the one thing I need to watch out for. And sometimes in these islands, with all of these trees everywhere, it's a little hard to see exactly what they're casting. There's a blight spray going out, but that's the one that you really have to dodge. And sometimes it is hard to see exactly what's going down in these islands. Let's do this. There's a blight spray going out on me again. Got me. If every island could be filled with only crocodiles, I would be a very happy camper. There's a blight spray. Alright, and there's our heal. Our heal and DPS increase. And let's run away. Alright, let's mount up. Keep going. I don't think we're going to be able to beat the timer here. That being said, let's clear a lot of these places with Azurite nodes, and we can farm this stuff. Yeah, no boomkins. I don't want to move out of like the Boomkin AoE, so I'm going to try my best to just go around in circles, but since this is mostly non-elite stuff, should be okay. I believe I saw some food not too far away from here, but there it is. Victory rushes. Victory rushes keep you alive. Alright. Let's go down the coast over here. Avoid these Boomkins, avoid these feral druids. We've been having some good luck with the guys out here. That one's not too bad. Again, just need to watch out for the blight spray. As long as I pull only one of them. Here's the second one. We can do 2. And the rest are non-elite. Okay, that's fine. Alright. We're gonna lose this island, guys. The only way to win at this point is to just farm them. Alright, so there's the blight spray. There's a much better joining of them. Oh, blight spray. Oh man, there's a blight spray. Alright, so this way I don't have any trees in my way right here if I'm just facing this way. So I should be able to see all the blight sprays. There's a blight spray. Let's sidestep that. There's a blight spray. Oh no. That one was right on me, right after the knockback. That was one of the blight sprays gonna go out there. There's a blight spray. There's another blight spray. Tail whip. And we should be okay for the rest of this now. Here it is. What? Hey, what? Collecting that was really weird. She's being super like that's I think that's a you thing, Max. Oh no. Oh no, we got this kitty again. We got soda poppin' trying to kill us here. Yeah, this is a rip island. They're at 11.2. For the gameplay point of view, they look great. They even showed the Trauma Team, which is a private military organization. Oh, so I need to see the cyberpunk stuff, man. I need to check it out. The king of multitasking and magic tricks. Blink, you you love that whole chip thing. You leveled a brewmaster, died maybe twice. Yeah, man. I leveled my brewmaster. I don't think I died on my brewmaster or on my warrior. I think the only time I died on either one of my tanks was PvP, war mode. I think that was it. Let's repair. Pizza. What? Let me know what tactics you're using when you've been married for 14 years. Maybe you'll dodge them for mechanics. You need a boss guide? You need a boss guide for your marriage, Max? You have more experience thus far on your bear than on your boomkin who you raid with. Okay. That sounds like a silly tactic. You don't do the dishes, so that one won't be for me. I like to angry play games until you're not mad anymore. How do you angry play games? Do you just play like Mortal Kombat and you go into training mode and all you do is get everything down to just fatality mode and you're like, just all the fatalities, I'm done here. Everything, what is gonna snap this guy's neck the fastest? Let's just do that. Is that how angry games are played? Alright. We've got a little bit of the trolls here. And this is all like non-elites. So it should be pretty easy to just chunk down and take care of it here. How much DPS are we going? 25k? Those are rookie numbers. 27k? No, that's as high as it got. 27k. Alright, let's get our victory rush and just knock out. This is the one rare we did get. Or elite we did get. Alright. What else we got? These guys, I'm not crazy about them. There's these little bears. They're not the druid bears, so they're not too bad. But yeah, those guys I'm not crazy about. These guys aren't terrible. Let's pull some of these guys. Where are the elites? Okay, so the rares are here. So I want to stop on the rare here, mostly because they do a decent amount of damage. And they do hurt. So I don't have my avatar ready. So what I want to do here, throw out my stun. And then they're going to start AoEing again. I got my victory rush here. Tab targeting is still, like, ever since they did the tab targeting change in Legion, I still sometimes, like, I'm right here and I'll tab target to the person in the cave farthest away from me. So every now and then it's like, tab target, victory rush, and you, nope, you tab targeted way inside the cave. Sometimes it's still wonky, Blizz. I think this is the one I want. Let's see. Am I right or am I wrong? Healing done, healing taken, dodge, block, parry chance reduced. That's not what I wanted. Now I have no block. Rip this island too, guys. Can my block go up? Oh yeah, when I pop shield block, my block goes back up. It's weird. Let's reflect that frostbolt. I'm still on DRs for interrupt. Where is Glock? Oh, there he is. He's bringing more stuff over. And we'll pick this up. Heal everybody. These random, like, enchants that are out in the world, I wish you could kind of take them off, so that it wasn't that punishing when you go and you try to learn them. But trying to learn which ones do which, the big reason why I haven't gone around and learned about all of them is because of that. Because it's like, oh god, if I pick the wrong one, I'm just SOL. No, Murlocs. No Murlocs. It's terrible. Tab target life is rough. It really is. It's bad. My favorite was the part where Blizzard said, we recognize everybody saying that tab targeting is really messed up, but I promise you we didn't change anything. And it's like, but it's very different right now. There's something changed. Maybe not something on your tab targeting system exactly, but there was a change somehow. Alright. So let's get our Demo Shout up. Start our Deafening Crash routine. That guy's just chilling there? What is he doing? Not sure why that rare elite is just chilling in the corner there. Oh, here we go. Here's a big AoE damage. I don't know what that is. I don't want to be in that. Yeah, big Azurite chunks. Where? I want to see where. Let's do a victory rush here. Yeah, we're gonna do good this island. Let's throw my stun out. No more spinning for you. You play stuff that smashy boom boom, anything where you can kill people usually, or go round up mobs and WoW and can boom them. Mario Kart is a good one too. Mario Kart is very good actually. If you're already pissed, the best game to play is Dark Souls. I feel like that would get you more pissed off. Just the you died screen, I feel, is aggravating. It's like, I know I died. I know. Why are you just prominently displaying it again? Damn it, I don't want this. And that game is also one of those games where you gotta play things right. You gotta play it perfectly, and if you don't, oh man, you're in for a bad time. Hi STL, you're on the wrong channel. Channel's about doing the dishes. What's up, STL? How you doing, man? Why explains why we've been using paper plates recently. There's no anger here. Don't you dare. If you get angry, you can get this paper plate and throw it against the wall as hard as you can. It won't do much. I allow you to just get this plate. Watching Horde lose islands almost makes us happy as your fetid corpse flying through the air. Ouch. Ouch. Oh, hey, there's more alliance here. I thought we were done with them. No, we are. They did all go down. Why can't I jump over that? Okay. Let's go over here then. Blink, if you're running for president, my vote is for you. Oh man. Need to change Rip Key to Rip Islands. Oh, we'll do some Rip Keys right now. Oh no, look at this. You guys wanted Rip Islands? Here we go. What are these guys? Oh, they're all trolls. They're all like casters and stuff. And these kitties. And I picked up the wrong thing. I have no blocking. I picked up the wrong random shrine that has no rhyme or reason. It's just you pick it up and you're like, oh, that's it for this island. All right, let's do a little bit of blocking there. Oh, nice. I got a victory rush. And this. Nice. We're back up. We're back in it. These are a lot of caster rares. The Blood Drinker. Alright, let's interrupt you a little bit. And my avatar is almost back up. There it is. Avatar's up. Let's avatar. Am I the only one alive now? Uh-oh. I think so. How come that kitty's running away from me? Ah. Okay, we're good. These guys are gonna die. Perfect. Perfect. And is there like a big Azurite reward for doing all these guys? Nothing? Nothing in their village? Really? Or did we already mine it? I don't see any Azurite rewards here. Turtle soup. I don't want turtle soup. These bears aren't terrible. Except for that little mini stun they do. We can do these bears. And then there's a rare elite out here. I'm okay. It's probably one of the worms, to be honest with you. Where's the rest of the group? Let's run over there. Let's take these bears with us. Let's go on a trip. Nothing like Dark Souls. Avoid that. You see this gun right here on the ground? The Prophet-O-Matic? Don't get close to one of those ever. If you value your life, do not get close to a Prophet-O-Matic. That's one of the worst things on islands, to be completely honest with you. These are a lot of the wrong type of rares. I don't like these guys. Here are the bears. I was waiting for the bears. I don't want to the bears to run through one of these packs with the guns and pull it. So I'd much rather them go completely out like this and just dodge pulling other people with their aggro. So let me go catch up with the rest of my group. We're gonna win this island. Oh hey, crocodiles. Oh, I love crocodiles. Nice. Oh no, I'm dead. I am so dead. The bears threw out their stun on me. Okay. Alright, we're good. We're good. Here it is. I think this is the island right here. Pretty sure this is it. Actually, we're gonna be a little bit short. Oh, never mind. Where's our rip key? It'll happen. I'll do keys after this. I haven't done my weekly at all, so I just wanted to look. Let me see. Almost there. So I just wanted to do this weekly. My Heart of Azeroth is still level 18. So once we're done here, we'll do some keys. He just lost his ass in the Mythic Island. It was that damn rare, I'm telling you, man. That damn rare has that AoE around him that's really, really like faint blue, hard to see on anything. It's terrible. Oh man, okay, let's go do some more heroic islands. They gotta leave. It's fine. Blizzard's been lying a lot more nowadays. BFA is all about the faction war and not about the old gods. It's because Ian is being controlled by the old gods. You don't see his smirk? You don't see the way he laughs at us? Ian likes to watch us in pain. Ian is like, no, trust me, guys. When Ulir comes out, we're gonna have all of the classes perfectly tuned. All the fights, we had beta for 6 months. All the bugs are gonna be ironed out. Everybody's been reporting stuff. It's gonna be great. And then he stops. He stops. He's in the Q&A. He stops. He looks up directly at the camera and he goes. And then he goes back. He's like, yeah, we don't really want to talk about class balance. It's gonna single out too many people. Let's make these Q&As more generic because it's just so it can appeal to more people. I'm telling you, man, Ian is being controlled by the old gods. This goes deeper than most people see, man. This is terrible. Actually, is RNG's coming through? Almost. Ian's got that little smirk, man. Ian knows too much. Okay, let's do that. Dark Souls series is not for lily-livered people. Lily-livered. Oh man, we need an MMO that plays and has personality, responsibility of Dark Souls. I'm sure that exists out there. I'm sure that exists. Only the best tanks can tank with no block. That was terrible. I didn't like that. That's the one thing that keeps me from experimenting with the shrines more, is that the fact that sometimes the shrine is like, and you know how your class does this? Now you can't do it. Now you can never do that ever again, and there's no way to remove the debuff. Good luck doing the rest of the island. Like, how is that fun? To have random things that just make you, that you want us to use and be like, hey, learn about this new system, but you're punished by decreasing who you are by 100%. Like, there's no fun in that. There's no fun. Alright, we got this. Big AoEs. I got a victory rush in here I can use. There it is. Oh, did this guy start DPSing a little too early? I think so. Can't help you there. Nice. Look at this. I love me some crocodiles. Love me some crocodiles, man. And that's gonna be probably like 1,000 Azurite just right here, just from a single pull. How are you today? I'm good, Felipe. I'm good. How are you? Nice. Look at that. 1,200 Azurite. I don't want to pull these guys. They slow and snare and throw frost out. Not what I want to do. I want to kite things around in big circles and DPS them down while they try to do frontal cleaves on me that I can dodge. So let's get this guy. Let's go over here. Crocodiles. I'm so happy when I see crocodiles in islands. Oh hey, look. Allies. I'm gonna tag all of my things. Alright, I tagged everything. Let's go, ally. Hey, it's been the same team of allies 3 times today. Why is it the same team? Also, I tagged everything, so you can go ahead and kill whatever you want, allies. You picked up threat on some of them. You can keep that threat. That's fine. Oh, we have a medic bot. Let's kill that. You can keep that threat. It's all tagged to me. So if you kill it, I get the Azurite for it regardless. I'm okay with that solution. Dizzy Dina. Tab target Dizzy Dina. Siri, please, someone. Nice. They helped us kill our things. Perfect. The one thing that allies can take that's not tapped in any particular way is the little globules of Azurite on the ground that drop when you kill a rare or an elite. Those things can be picked up by anyone. So when you are doing a really big pull and then the opposing faction shows up, those globs can be picked up by them and get a full heal on them. So just be careful of that. Turtle soup gives AP. What? I thought it was just gonna give health. Really? It gives AP? So there's only one ally there. Let's pick up a few of these silverbacks. Let's pick up some gorillas. Is that really it? There might be some crocodiles over here by the beach. Yeah, they've got one guy on them. That's fine. Oh, no. Boomkins. Nope. Just big nope. Oh, no. I don't like these worms. I really don't like these worms. But we got them. Got to do them now. I don't like the fact that I can never see where a worm is. There's no indication, at least as far as I know. They're just like, and now you got me. And there's no aggro reset on islands. So you got me, and I'm stuck with you till you take care of me or you die and reset aggro. That way. Oh, the main guy's almost dead. That's good. Nice. Get a little bit of healing done. And there's the main guy. Perfect. So you're gonna... So you are going from a menacing transmog with Skull Flame Shield. You choose to ride a purplish pink Fufu mount. What? What mount? What are you talking about? My Encourage mount? What purple pink mouse? Purple pink mount? I don't know which mount that is. Are you talking about the AOTC one? The Violet Spellwing or whatever? That's... Is that the one? Pets and mounts only drops in Mythic Islands? No, they drop in any island. I've seen people get them from normal islands. It's just really rare. I've gotten one. I have one island pet. And I don't know if I can just search island and tell you which one it was, because I forgot at this point which one I got. But yeah, there's one. You can get them from any island. Like I'll farm normal and heroic islands. I hardly ever do mythics. I do mythics if I have a pre-made, but I normally do normal heroic islands, and I've gotten one. Are you talking about not this mount? Something in my random favorite mounts. The Mana Ray. Oh. But the Mana Ray looks cool. He's got big old fangs. He's gonna chomp down on some people. Crocodiles. My favorite. Every island to me is just how many crocodiles can I find here. The more the better. And these guys are non-elite gut rippers. We'll pull them. Alright. We got this pull. I don't know where my group is. They're off killing something else. Maybe Alliance. Who knows? We can handle this pull right here. We can handle the large majority of it. There's a few of the rare elites that'll probably need a little bit more DPS. But look at that. There's only one guy left. Avatar, AoE cleave, guys. Ian is not controlled by the old gods. He is the old god. There's an idea. Everybody's been saying that the old god that gave his heart to Garrosh was killed, right? Like, he's not alive anymore. They're like, yeah, no, that old god, he doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, right. It's Ian. It's that old god is Ian. I knew it. I knew it. Hey, Befuddle, what's up, Farseer? You like this theory that Ian is the old god? I'm telling you, man. Ian's got something up his sleeve. The real question is, where does Ian hide his tentacles? Oh, that... I'll tell you what. Hey, nerds. I have never seen a picture or an interview with Ian that shows his feet. I've never seen it. I'm not saying that he looks like a Naga and he's got all the tentacles as his legs, but I'm just saying I've never seen him from like his legs or his feet. Like, that's, you know, maybe that's where it is. Maybe he looks like a Naga IRL. He's just got like 3 tentacle legs. Who knows? And if you look at the Q&As, if you look carefully when the Q&As are happening, Lore is scared of Ian. Sometimes Lore will make a joke. Sometimes Lore will be like, ha ha ha, because everybody's memeing about this right now, right? And Ian just kind of like glances at him, and Lore goes, I don't know why I said that. I don't know why I said that. He doesn't strictly apologize, but he just, I don't know why I said that. Let's move on. Yep, sounds good. Yeah, let's move on. He's just trying to get Ian out of the room as quickly as possible. Let's move on. Come on, let's just Q&A's over. Come on, let's we only have one more question. One more question, guys. One more question. Because Ian is just right there, looking terrifying right next to him. It's just not what you want. Nice. We got this island. Easy peasy, man. Does Nazas show his tentacles while he was a fish? No. Oh. He's got his human appearance on. Okay, hold on. Watch for the Prophet Omatic guns. If you see one of those guns, don't pull the group. Okay, hold on. Establish yourselves. Any guns? No guns. Let's go. As long as you don't have a Prophet Omatic, I am okay with that. I can do this. I just needed this group to like settle down and be like, alright, do we want to bring out the turret? And they didn't want to, so that's fine. This won't be the end of the island. Am I Crocodile Dundee? Something like that. When I do islands, I sure feel like it. Guys, are we not? Come on. 75 Azurite. You just cough, sneeze, and farted at the same... What? Blink. Blink, are you contagious? If you are, don't come back, man. Just stay out of that. Oh no, this one has a gun and they pulled it. Go! Kill the gun! Kill the gun! Let's stun everything. Stun the gun. This gun needs to go down as quickly as yesterday, and it's not down yet. I am terrified of this gun. Please, somebody help us. And Blink, don't come back. That's too much, man. If you're contagious, I don't want none of that. I don't want to sneeze and what is this? Cough, sneeze, fart, and shart. I don't want to do all that all at once. False alarm, dude. What? I'm sorry, guys. My body decided to do everything right now. Okay, here we go. Last pull. I don't have avatar for it, but that's okay. They don't have the gun. They don't have a Prophet Omatic. And these guys are all non-elites. They're just gonna go down. Oh, as soon as this guy's done mining, we're good. There it is. Where do we get more? More what? Where do we get more what? And I need what? I need 8,000. So doing a heroic. This will be the last one. I am still level 18 on my Heart of Azeroth, so hopefully I jump up to at least 19. How much is the reward from the weekly? 2,500, and I am sitting at 8,000 out of 13. It's not gonna be enough. I'm still gonna be 18 on my heart. Ian just whispered to Sam, if you keep saying silly jokes, you'll be fired. Meh, Epic. I'll tell you what. I wish I was hired by Blizzard. That would be cool. That being said, I'm very sorry. Blizzard can't fire me. Unless he whispered me, I will perma-ban your account. That's a different conversation. More fancy icons? Oh, yeah, icons. Let me see. I think we need 2 more people. Here it is. The emojis, if we get 1 more person, I think. Yeah. 1 more person, we get another emoji. We have 14 channel members right now. At 15, we got another one. Oh, I just saw, yeah, you spammed it all. Yeah, that'll be 1 more person. We'll get more. Just did a Mythic Island and we failed it. That is Glock, by the way, guys. That is Glock. I'm gonna publicly shame you, Glock. You decided to pull that rare mob that murders people with a particle density of like 0. The one mob that's like, this is the most terrible mob in any island. You were like, let's do it. Mythic. Oh man. That was, yeah, Brittany, that is Glock. That was literally who I was in that Mythic Island with. Ian wants to hire you because you're undead. The old gods can't control. That's true. That's very true. Alright, let's pull this, guys. Hydras are not bad either. We can pull Hydras. Hydras, crocodiles. What's over here? Crocodiles. Perfect. Let's pull these guys. Some more crocodiles. Sorry, the truck is here. I'm telling you guys, one day is like trash, the other day is recycling. It's just all over the place, man. Perfect. Hydra. Hydras aren't too bad. They have like AoE on the ground that you have to avoid. But besides that, nothing terrible. I don't want all those chumps to go out on me. Hopefully I can kill some of them before the chumps go out. Nice. Very nice. I don't die to it. Tarn hooves are too quick. Just because you can kite with blessed hammers. I don't have blessed hammers. Oh man, I hate that mob. Every time I see that mob, I'm like, nope. That is not gonna pull that guy. I hate him. If I had an island that has a really thin layer of water on top of it, and that rare mob was there, and we pulled it. By the way, you can't see. You know how you already can't see that that mob's AoE cast. In a thin layer of water, it literally casts only under the water. Like there's no what? I stunned everybody. This is terrible. I guess the stun doesn't stop that cast. There it is. We're good. We're back in it. But yeah, that AoE mob, he's probably one of the worst ones, to be honest with you, in any island. You can't see the AoE around him. It's very, very faint. You heard daily? No, the rares reset weekly, I believe. I can check for you. So I did the rares yesterday on my monk, and I plan on getting on my monk today. So I can check on my monk after we're done here. I can log into my monk and go over to Arathi, but I'm pretty sure the rares are weekly. Is that my... Yeah, the guy in our team. Oh, he's PvPing. I was like, what is he doing over here? As soon as we showed up, I heard the guy from the Alliance say, a tactical retreat is in order. Oh no, he's a blood elf. Are these guys trolls? No, these are night elves. Wait. A blood elf and night elves in the same group? What? Huh. Okay, that was the whole Alliance team. Let the trucks join the stream. Maybe the person we need. Hey guys, have you guys ever done an island? No? Okay, hold on. Just come in. Just come in. It's fine. We'll teach you guys how to do an island today. I don't like these trolls. They're all casters. Rooted. Shadow bolts. What do we have over here? Crocodiles. Love me some crocodiles, man. You need one more person to join. You desire icons. So Twitch has this thing right now where people can like gift subs. I wish YouTube would adopt that. That'd be nice. Just a little more channel meta thing. Like, it'd be nice if they did that. Alright, so we have the Alliance guys on us as well, which is fine. I'm gonna go stack up on these mages. Listen, you guys want to hit me? How about all these crocodiles hit you as well? Come on with the roots on the frost mages. So I'm gonna wait for a root before I pop Avatar, since it can break me out of snares. So in this situation, it's really gonna help out with these frost mages that are on me right now. That being said, pretty sure we got them beat. Stop it, you frost mages. Just stay and fight. They're running back to their boat. If they make it to their boat, they can their boat will nuke us down. Come here. Come here. Nope, you're not getting away today. Oh, really? Really? I got him. I got him. I don't care if we're this close to the boat. I got that guy. Killed their tank. That's fine. You don't get to run away from me all the time. Thrown weapon. Alright, so let's just take care of this guy and then let's do some more AoE pulls. You get rep for islands? No, you get Heart of Azeroth. So you get a really big chunk of Heart of Azeroth. So you do maybe like anywhere between 4 to 6 islands, depending on what difficulty you do them on. And you get a big chunk of Azeroth. You get 2,500 Azerite power. Let's go this way and pull the big dude. I don't know what's in this crater, but I don't really want to find out. Everybody's behind me over here, so again, let's pull this guy this direction so nobody gets hit by this. Just me. So let's do this, and let's throw out our stun on all of them. They were about to use their Azerite barrages on me, so that stun is going to cancel that and cancel his AoE for a little bit. Now, I want to interrupt the Azerite barrages, but I also don't want to run into the Azerite stream that this guy was casting. So I had to wait. Had to wait a little bit. Where is my team? Oh, they're here. I don't know if they were here the whole time, because they can actually mine these big nodes. So let me actually step over here, get a victory rush, and then hopefully they start mining. Nope. Okay, let's just take them down then. Before Alliance get here, because the Alliance boat is pretty damn close. This is one of the smaller islands. You guys can see, actually, you guys can see that the island is a little bit smaller. So yeah, one of the smaller islands. So actually, can I mine this? I can mine it in between abilities. Oh, man, you got me on that one. Come on, Alliance is close. We gotta go. There it is. He's mining. How come this spider aggroed to me and was instantly tapped for Alliance? I find that really weird. I body pulled it. Alliance is close though. They're right on our tails right now. I see them. Nice. Here they are. I'm gonna kill this guy first just because I can't, if I'm on the mages, it'll be really hard for me to see when he gets on and starts mining. So I can see when the mages are gonna start mining, because they're gonna have to blink in, right? But this guy is one of those guys that can, he bubbled. He bubbled. And he's bubble healing right now. Look at this. There it is. No more bubble for you. Goodbye. Perfect. And then the last mage is over here. Sorry, Alliance. I know Max really wanted to see you guys win, but not today. Alright, Earth Elemental's got that thing. 1,500 Honorbound rep for the weekly also. Oh, okay. Because you get to fight the Alliance a little bit. I see crocodiles in front of me. Yes, I do. Quite a few of them, too. I've got my avatar ready in 30 seconds, so this pull, getting it all together is going to take more than 30 seconds, so we're good on this pull. We're going to leave a few Azerite nodes behind, and the Alliance might be able to find him and mine him. Oh no, there's a guy behind me mining. Perfect. These big dudes, we can pull them. Let's let the crocodiles get a little bit closer, and we'll pull them with these guys. Yeah, I don't want those trolls. So yeah, there was no elite crocodiles, which is why I'm just stacking it all up. But even then, these guys aren't going to be too bad. Do an AoE stun, and then they should start going down right now to the cleaves. There it is. And we've got a good amount of chunks here. I'm in combat. Is that... That's PvP. Alright. We're so close to winning this island, too. Like, this is the end of it. Alright, victory rush. And let's just keep him busy. At this point, we have one person who broke off and is killing his own things. So that person will just take care of the rest of the things. And we will just take care of these guys. Now, their main guy, it's one tank and 2 DPSers. One tank, 2 mages. And this guy, the tank, will bubble heal. So I'll deal with him at the end. The mages, they just go down when they go down. We already took care of one of the mages. And here's the other one. We can interrupt that. Oh, hey, we can charge right through this house. Nice. Hey, man, can make your day better? Yeah. You've got get on the grind, man. Get on this grind. I'm sure there are plenty of ways you can get a bunch of gear, and regardless of what is happening in your life right now, I'm sure Azeroth has something that will reward you. You believe that they're high elves? Ian said no high elves. Ian said no. So if we look at my Azerite on the bottom left, I'm not going to level up. Good chunk. Didn't level me up. Alright, let's do some rip keys. Now, I did say Waycrest is probably going to be really terrible. Let's see if we can find a Waycrest. A Waycrest +4, don't be shit. Nice. That's exactly how you get a group rolling. You yell at everyone before they even join you. Oh! Guys, can you see that? I got Inky the pet. Okay. 22 doubloons. That's a lot. I got Inky. If I go to pets and I type in island, oh, I can see it. So I've gotten Inky, right? You guys can see Inky, and I've also gotten Little Hoof. Those are the 2 island expeditions I've gotten. Nice. I like Inky. He looks cool. Alright, let's join that Waycrest group. The AI smarter than players. They're winning, man. They're winning. Oh, Honor-bound reputation went up by 1,500 for the weekly, yeah. How are your progression raids going? We are... Let me show you guys. We are 6 out of 8 normal and 1 out of 8 heroic. We did have... So, on Tuesday, we raid Tuesday, Thursday. On Tuesday, the North American servers, the NA servers, were having issues with logging in when it was our raid time. So we lost about 45 minutes probably. So this week we raided about 5 hours, and that's what we got done. So not bad for the amount of time that we got to raid. And unfortunately, we did have hiccups like the servers. All right, does this one? Are doubloons like pantaloons? Almost. Almost. But if you go out only wearing doubloons, you might be arrested. So be careful. Let's sign. I want to see what they say. No for us, not the game. You ask why Alliance AI have blood elves. Oh, yeah, I got it. But yeah, I don't... Ian said that blood elves are high elves. So why would they introduce high elves only as an NPC race? They're gonna make people upset. They're gonna make people go, oh, so computers can be high elves, but I can't. What else we got here? +5. Oh, this already has a tank in it. I don't want to. I want to be in charge of placing the Sanguine down. Let's try to join this one. Yeah, not like a whole... I don't think a lot of people are really wanting to do. Alright. Waycrest. Waycrest with Sanguine. This is going to be not fun. I start heading over there. The worst part of Waycrest is a 3-witch fight. Why? You have fortified Sanguine. The 3-witch fight doesn't get any affixes, so why would it be that much terrible? I imagine the worst part to be the hallway before Rawl the Gluttonous. We're going the hallway before Rawl the Gluttonous has a lot of the maggots, and I'm going to it's also a really small hallway. I'm gonna assume trying to get your Sanguine dropped on that is gonna suck. You're also gonna have like DPSers who are going to be really anxious to kill him. They're going to throw their stuns out. They're going to stun things like right in front of the hallway where you need to run. They might stun something on top of a Sanguine pile. That's what I'm thinking is going to happen. I forgot I have war mode on, so let me just go this way. You thought only Sanguine was only 5 and up? No, it starts at 4. What's my key? Yeah, see, my key is a +5. Oh, I don't have a 4, but Sanguine starts at 4. Temple of Seth. My loot specialization is set to Prot. Good. There's a few people in front of me. I don't know if they were Horde or Alliance, but they got sharded. Huh. Oh, hey, look. PvP. Aw, he only has 81k. He has no gear. Let's just do our dungeon.
The war chief orders you to seize control of this area in the name of the Horde. Use whatever methods you deem appropriate.
Just in general, you find most groups can't handle the mechanics, but yeah, blood on the floor with a little room is terrible. Yeah. That room before the sisters is also going to be pretty bad, because there's the two pulls on the side of the sisters that you need to take care of before you run into sisters, because then you need to run out with the debuff, so should handle it before. So that's going to be pretty bad. Have I found myself a new shield yet? Nope. 340. And I don't think Waycrest has a shield. I don't think so. No. It has a terrible one-hander that I don't want, and a terrible trinket that I don't want. And then the rest of the gear, I don't know if some of the gear is better secondary stats than what I have now. You just cleared the rares in Arathi, got 2 shields. Oh man, you're gonna go gladiator stance with those 2 shields and just smack people up. Full defensive. Alright, is everybody else here? Probably not. Let's start summoning some people. Made it back for the Waycrest. Oof, it's gonna be bad. This guy's AFK. Please come back. What's my recommendation eye level for a plus 10? Too much. Like, you're not going to be able to get enough item level for a plus 10. Right now, baseline, no matter what Mythic Plus you get up to, starts at 355, and then you can Titan Forge or Warforge up. But a plus 10 should be dropping, I believe, 370. So if you want to be geared for a plus 10, it's too much gear. You're not going to be able to, you're going to have to like seriously grind out everything. But once we get enough gear, an average level of 365 or so should be okay for a plus 10. But even then, on a plus 10, you have Infest, and that's going to be just something new you have to deal with. Something that you don't know, and it's pretty damn bad. So you got to be careful once you jump into a plus 10, just because of different mechanics as well. It'll make you tankier. Oh, right. You can also equip one shield and then wear the other shield on your back, so that you can actually be the first tank that can give his back to the boss, and you're still blocking. So there you go. That's how you can use the 2 shields, man. The shield life is a rough life. Yeah, it sucks. Although the new block system is so good. I like it. But you have so much riding on your shield. Like if I get a new shield, I'll get about probably like 4 or 5% more mitigation, depending on what item level we're talking about. And that's insane. 4 or 5% mitigation is what, like, sometimes some talent points have given me and stuff. So it's big upgrades that feel really good, but every now and then it's like, you're not getting lucky with RNGesus. You just got to keep grinding it out. I can't tell you how many Ataldazar keys I've done this week. Ataldazar, I think I've done 5 or 6 Ataldazar keys. I didn't get my trinket or my shield. What did I get from Ataldazar? Oh, I got my gloves, which are really nice. Haste Mastery. And I think that's it. Oh, no, I got bracers as well on stream. That being said, these bracers are not best in slot. They don't have the best secondary stats. But, you know, no big deal. Secondary stats, you can see how they're trying to diminish the value of secondary stats. This has 150 main stat and 250 stamina, and then 80 and 40 verse. Like, we're talking about something that's 365. This is 360. The secondary stats are barely breaking the triple digits, right? Because it's one of the main pieces of gear. My pants are 350. Pants are some of the heaviest statted. They're not that much. Total secondary stats is what, 100 or 230? Yeah, 210. 210 total secondary stats that you have as a split. So like they're really trying to devalue secondary stats so you don't focus on it too much. So yeah, stuff like this, high item level, really bad secondary stats, but you know, strength and stamina mean a lot to me. I guess our healer came back. All right, we have Sanguine. I'm gonna pull a decently big pull here because they're all non-elites, and I am gonna pull them back. So let me pick them up, and let me pull them back. We have Sanguine here. So again, we had some of the DPSers start stunning them. Now we do have Fortified. I'm trying not to blow too many things here because I'm gonna want to use it for the next pull. There we have 1 Sanguine, 2 Sanguines, 3 Sanguine right here, and the 4th one. All right, so you see I didn't block our way forward. We can go find out what door are we having. There it is. This door. Okay. Whoa, somebody pulled. I'm gonna pull him over here. I'm gonna drop the Sanguine on this side because we have to go the other way. So this way doesn't matter. This hallway is a dead end for us. So let me just drop the Sanguine over here. We're about to drop 1. Let's get out of there. Come over here. Follow me. Perfect. All right. This room's not gonna be very fun for Sanguine. Or this hallway. I don't want to be in this hallway. If I drop 2 Sanguine puddles stacked on top of each other in that hallway, it's gonna be a pain to run through it. So I pull them out. I'm running over here. I'm even trying to move them just a little bit more and more for this DPS to kind of hug me a little bit more over here. And then there's 1 Sanguine. This guy does shadow cleave. Let me pull this guy on the other side of this hallway. I don't want him facing the group because of the shadow cleave. And now we have the perfect camera angle of nothing, of just me. All right, are we gonna get a witch here? Huh, I thought we would get witches there. Okay, I'm gonna pull these guys back. This is gonna be really bad for Sanguine, right? So I'm gonna pull these guys back. Hopefully my DPS doesn't like instantly engage. Okay, this part of the hallway is not going to be used. So there it is. There's all the Sanguine. Now I can use the part of the hallway that we were in right here. We have 1 Sanguine puddle in the way, which is still going to suck, right? That being said, we can make it work with the rest of this. So here's going to be the Sanguine puddle over here. I'm sorry for the Resto Druid. I'm dodging his efflorescence. Like, I really don't care about it. God, I really want to pull these guys from up here. Okay. Stay up there, guys. Stay up there, guys. Yeah, we're going to have to kite them in over here. I can actually use the stairs up here to kite them, right? Or we can kill them on these stairs and use the stairs behind me. So let's do that. Alright, so yeah, that guy is just gonna heal. He's got the cast coming. Interrupt it, interrupt it. There it is. Perfect. Not on Sanguine anymore. So we got the Sanguine dropped here, and we're not gonna have to use this hallway anymore. We can use the door underneath us to pull, or to keep going. Alright, not bad. Whole room clear of Sanguine. And Sister Solena, how's my healer doing on mana? 84%. I don't have leads, so I can't do pull timers. Alright, let's go. We're missing someone. But let's jump in here. Use our demo shout and just start rolling things out. Again, we don't have tyrannical, we don't have quaking, we don't have necrotic or anything. So with this trash, I don't have to be like super careful and really like watching out for things. I threw my fear bomb on there to kind of hit the guy who was MC'd a little bit. It hit him for like half a second. I don't actually know if it was even worth that fear bomb. Let's run over here, drop our AoE in that corner. One thing that also happens is since these bosses take such diminished damage when they're not active, you're probably not going to have threat on them as soon as they become active. So keep your taunt button ready. As soon as the witch becomes active, you should know which one's going to become active next, and at that point you just you taunt immediately. Use your taunt button. Oh no, he instantly hexed. We just got to DPS this guy down. Once you hit him for about 50% of his HP, he goes back. Nice. And then the only thing you really have to worry about with these witches is if they get to 100 energy, that will be a big nuke on your group. So there is a little bit of a DPS check in terms of how much they can be up and how long they can last. So just make sure. There's one DPSer here with me. There it is. He stepped out for that. Perfect. And we're good. Boss down, basically. This last boss is easy. You're gonna miss Gladiator stance? Dude, I know. I've heard so many good things about it. I've seen videos about it. It looked awesome. Alright, so let's go down this hallway. This hallway hits the tank a little bit harder. That being said, it's nothing like crazy where you're just gonna instantly die. But it is a lot of magic damage, so you should be careful. It's either the captains or the guards. I forget which ones. One of them does frontal shadow cleave. So you gotta be careful. I am pulling them back here because of the sanguine again. Let me pop a spell reflect as well. I'm getting a little bit low here. I've got my deafening crash like whole situation going on them. Just keep thunderclapping. Keep that thunderclap dream alive. And we should be okay. There it is. Shadow cleave. Went out. There's one of the sanguines. Let me pull them out. I'm going to go into this little part of the hallway now. And then let me pop another cooldown. Stay alive through these shadow cleaves. They really hurt. And that's one other death. Move him out of sanguine. Perfect. Alright, let's get out of here. And as a tank, as much as like in general you want to avoid sanguine damage, as a tank every now and then, especially with small hallways like this, you have to be in the old part of the hallway you were using. And oh no, my healer's AFK. Oh, there it is. You have to be in the old part of the hallway that you guys were using, so you may need to step on one of these sanguine puddles for 1 second while you jump over it and get back to the other area. That's better than leaving your whole group behind like 2 or 3 pools of sanguine, and now they all need to take like 2 or 3 ticks, you know? So if you need to, for the sake of placement, step on a sanguine puddle for 1 tick, that's okay. Healer is low on mana. We are going to need to pull these guys into the room. I hope nobody starts cleaving him. Please don't. I need to pull these guys all the way in. And we do have aggro pats that are going to be coming in from outside. Oh god, they all died on the hallway. That's not what we want. See these guys? They're coming. They're coming. And we have one person that's dead, so we're going to be standing here for a little bit. Healer's low. Alright, we need to pull them. It's either somebody body pulls them, or I pull them and actually get to establish aggro on them. So we have to do it. Alright, let's get my deafening crash situation going here, and I'm just going to prioritize keeping ignore pain up, right? That's what's really going to help me mitigate my magic damage. And we should be okay. I don't see anything too bad. There's a shadow cleave, and that guy's about to go down, the guy who shadow cleaves. So we're good. Nice. Not too bad. We have like 1 pool of sanguine here that we all have to kind of hop over and around. And we can heal on the other side of it. Alright, these guys, I'm going to want this room in front of them, like this whole courtyard. I want to be able to use that, right? Why? The stuns. Oh no, big pools of sanguine there. Alright, so yeah, let's pull these guys back. There it is. And we do have a little bit of the hallway over here on the left, so that's okay. Uh-oh, an unknown error occurred. Oh no, Restream, what are you doing? Beth and his that's been said? What? I say that a lot. I say that's been said? Sounds like you want to do more Atal Zarkis. I do. I would love, if I were to be able to just repeat one dungeon all the time on in BFA, it would be Atal Dazar on repeat. For sure. Like, guaranteed I would run Atal Dazar on repeat, because it has best in slot trinket, best in slot shield, and best in slot gloves. I got the gloves now, but I don't have a shield or trinket. Once you go over 100% shield block, do you start getting critical block? No. Your critical block is a percentage of your block. So like for example, when I have shield block up, I'm at 127%. That means I'm blocking 100% of them. There's no way to go over. And out of that 100%, my mastery is going to kick in 31% of the time, I believe. Increases your chance to critically block by 30%. Yeah, so I am critically blocking for how much my mastery is. As far as like the regular block, it's going to get to 100% because of shield block. Shield block increases your chance to block by 100%. Not much else you can do there. But yeah, the mastery does matter in terms of how much of the percentage is critical blocked. But there is no other way to change how much you critical block. Come on, get out of there. I know you're doing your Thorned Barrage thing. You want to be cool in front of your friends. It's fine. It's fine. Splinter Spike. Let's dodge that. So now we're going up to this boss with a fully clear room, right? For this boss, you're going to be using the courtyard he's in and a little bit of this front courtyard. Depends on where the fires land, right? It really does depend on where those fires land. So, that being said, I can't stun this. That being said, we're good for this boss. Our sanguine placement has been good. Alright, healer needs to drink up. I'm going to use a bandage real quick. Nice. Alright, let's go. Healer should be good. Healer was like at 80-something%, so healer should be good. Alright, so for this boss, I want to clear the stacks when he does get above 10. He's at 5 right now. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I hate it when the fire runs out as you're running to it. Nice. Okay, so with these fire adds, they do aggro to the tank for about 1 second. Oh no, the healer's just standing in him. Oh no, my healer's gonna die. Yep, healer's dead. We have to do the rest of the boss without a healer. Oh, he got B-res. He got B-res by the DK. Okay, we're at 10 stacks. I needed to block that crush, so I threw out my last stand. I thought I was gonna put him on fire before that went out. Okay, so yeah, these fire guys do aggro to your tank for about half a second when they spawn, and then they start aggroing to the right person. So as soon, you don't want to be wherever they spawn. Once they pick up threat and start walking around, you can be wherever. It doesn't matter. Let's break this guy out of thorns. And we're good here. We're good. We're going to take 1 crush right now. But we block it and we're good. Perfect. Going over 100% block does nothing for you? No, does not. It's like getting a shield with a huge block on it. No, going over 100 block does nothing for you. The block value and like the lower amount of block, what that is for when you have gaps in shield block. Why is everybody standing there and DPSing there? We're gonna have a giant. Yep, we probably already do have a giant sanguine puddle in the beginning, don't we? In that threshold, I would imagine we do. I'm dying. Why am I dying? Victory rush. What is going on? Victory rush. Let's interrupt that infest. Victory rush. Oh man, come on. Come on, help me stay alive. No, this is not going to happen. I'm not going to stay alive to do this. Victory rush. No, I have all the debuffs now. I think I'm the only one that survived, which is fine. I'm placing the sanguine piles a little bit different than everyone else has. Hey guys, look. I can stay alive. Ah, I missed that victory rush. Okay. Really? They pulled this? This is... Somebody's in... Yeah, look, it's in combat. Alright, I don't want to pull it now. I don't have anyone here with me, but that's in combat. It's gonna... As soon as that paralysis breaks, it's gonna run to us. Is it that being said? Oh, yes, I do say that being said a lot. Yes, I agree. I do say that quite a bit. What? They kept pulling? Oh no, they're gonna drop sanguine right in front of the boss? Why? Why do we do these things to ourselves? Let's get out of there. Come on. Come on, guys. We can do better than that. There it is. See, this guy came back. The paralysis guy. Alright. I didn't want to use a battle shout before I got to these guys either, so I still need to battle shout buff everybody. Alright, there's a battle shout. Okay. Bears can do that too. We're definitely going to need some perfect and oh no sub emotes. Oh man, see, these are the type of things that I don't realize I say as much as I do. Like, once you tell me, I'm like, oh yeah, I do say that a lot. This is not going to be fun for Sanguine. This is going to suck a lot. I have Infest on me, which, you know, we're going to have to deal with. Do Infest summoned maggots also drop Sanguine? I don't know. We're about to find out. Because they shouldn't. They're like conjured, like summoned ads. They do. Look at that. What? Look at that. Every single... Oh, I guess this one didn't, but I don't know if this one's from last time. I think they do. Why? Why does everything drop Sanguine, Blizz? Okay. We gotta do this. This is gonna suck. We have so much stuff this hallway. I'm gonna pull all the way to the end. Let's do that. I don't need to pull this, but for Sanguine, I'd much rather drop all of this out here. Oh no, man. How am I getting destroyed? At this point, I'm stuck on this side of the Sanguine. This is just, yeah, Waycrest Sanguine, guys. Worst key ever developed. And we have a ton of Infest going out. This is, I mean, this is a wipe for sure. I'm not standing on any Sanguine, but at this point, we're not killing any of them. This guy right here, the infected peasant, he's standing on Sanguine. Look, I can't get him out. Doesn't matter how I angle this. Let's just die. Yeah, look at this hallway. Look at this. Look at that. I told him to wipe it. Waycrest. Small little hallways. What? How do I still have Infest? What is this? Why? I died. I died in res, Blizzard. Stop it. You guys are trying to give me nightmares. Let's throw my stun out. Come on. What is... we're gonna die again. I'm just gonna wipe it, and I'm gonna let Infest completely wear off. Let's just... Yeah, look, I'm dead, and Infest is still on me. It's rotting my corpse. And look at this. You res into Infest. What? Blizzard, what? Why? I mean, I'm trying to get my AoE going, but I feel like some of these people are still infested. Look at this guy. This guy hasn't infested, right? No, that's just a heal. Okay. What is going on in this dungeon? Look, Max, I didn't think it was this bad. It adds to your brand, though. It's great. Thank you, Mind Games. As long as it isn't the werebear. Oh, man. Sorry for being back so long. You had surgery. Farseer, I hope everything's doing fine. I hope you're doing a lot better. Whatever it was, I hope the surgery helped out. And I hope you're doing better. And you don't have to worry about ever being here. You know, IRL comes first. And especially your health. Getting to 120 this weekend to see if you can get over your tanking fears. Tanking fears are a real thing. Alright, this room is also going to suck. I'm going to have to drag these guys all the way back. Please, nobody hit them. We're going to need all this room. As much room as we can get. Why are we always throwing out stuns in the beginning of a pull with a Sanguine week in a small little hallway? I just don't understand it, guys. Alright, we have a little bit of Sanguine dropping. We have one puddle in that little corner. And then we're going to get another one. Nope. Let's get that stun. There's one more here. And then let's walk back this way. And now, the corner behind us has all the Sanguine. We are good now. We're good. We're good. We can keep pulling this room. Look at that. And now, let's do this and this one. Let's go in here. Let's pick them all up. Please don't leg sweep. Alright. Good, good, good. That guy, please just walk over to me. There it is. That guy, he heard me. That Gorger, he was like, walk over to you? I got you, man. I got you. This dungeon is already pretty terrible. I know. Trust me. I live here. Alright, so I'm going to pull these guys all the way back. Let's pull them back out of this room. Sanguine, get out of this room. I don't want to be in any room. It's like locking yourself into a room with people that turn into zombies. It's like, just don't do that. Alright, drop that Sanguine. We have 2 more Sanguines that are going to drop. We're going to have to run into the room for the rest of them. There it is. Let's run this way and into the room. They're going to have to step over one of them. Not too bad. Stepping over one puddle is honestly not the worst thing. I'm going to drop this guy in the corner here. So I'm going to drag him into the corner. This won't affect us and doing the boss at all. That being said, this dungeon, I take it back. Shrine of the... Oh, actually, you know what? Shrine of the Storm was really bad because it has a lot of trash to drop Sanguine, and a lot of it is casters as well. So at least this, it's a lot of Sanguine, but at least they're melee. That's what this dungeon has going for it. At least these guys are melee, like the maggots, the gorgers, the whatever, the piglets. They're all melee. They want to run to me, so I can kite them. Shrine of the Storm, there was a lot of times where I had to either outrange to kite or ask for interrupts of like people like, hey, can you just interrupt that? It needs to come hug me. We're gonna block ourselves out here. So unfortunately, by like doing all of this Sanguine kiting and LOSing, I am LOSing my healer every now and then, and I'm sure he's really like, what the fuck is this tank doing? But it's working. It's working. Let the healer mana up a little bit. There it is. Guys, hold on. Our healer had like 60% mana. Oh man, this dungeon is already not a shit show. Let's just pull for the tank. That's great, said all the DPS ever. Oh man, we already had 2 wipes. Let's just start pulling for the tank. That's the one thing that like I'll never understand, is every now and then you get random pugs that get frustrated when you start wiping. So when you start wiping, you should go slower, right? Things are already going too fast. That's why you're wiping. Too many mobs, too many things, not enough healing per second. Maybe your tank doesn't rotate their cooldowns. Whatever it is, the answer is go slower. But when people start wiping, they actually start going faster. And they're like, no, 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 we need to get this faster. Come on, let's just do it and get it done really fast. And it's like, that's the opposite of the answer. It's like I'm jogging and all of my joints hurt. Instead of taking a break, let's start sprinting. That's not the right answer. Let's slow it down, guys. Let's slow it down. Do things a little more methodically. Okay. So now that this guy's done, the kitchen is going to be a nightmare, and the kitchen is going to be full of blood when we're done with it, no matter what we do. So I'm going to run in. I'm going to pick everything up, and I'm going to run it all out. Let's get out. Let's get out. There's going to be an elite witch that spawns in there that I'm going to have to pick up. It might cleave one other person. There it is. Beautiful. Look, my monk is always going in there and leg sweeping and doing whatever he wants. So that monk almost dying, there's nothing I can do to save his life, man. Look at that. That one maggot is just in like 30 piles of Sanguine. Nice. There it is. Let's interrupt this infest so he doesn't just make more. And yeah, these witches do hurt as well. They're magic damage. Nice. Okay. Is anyone infected? Is anyone going to be dropping a ton of junk on the ground? Look at this. Blizzard, who came up with this dungeon? Who was like, we should make all of this drop Sanguine and just add like 50 of those mobs? I want to meet that guy, because that guy has a twisted sense of humor, man. What's the fastest way to gear your priest? Go to Arathi and do Arathi rares. Go to Arathi Highlands, war mode off, join a group doing Arathi rares. All you're gonna have to do is show up and like touch something once. It's gonna die, and it has a chance of giving you 340. You'll probably walk out with one piece of 340 gear, which would normally take you a very long time to get because you need to do a Mythic 0. That's going to be a really nice bump up. After that, if you enjoy PvP, go do PvP and you can get a PvP weapon. It's not showing up. You can get a 345 PvP weapon right now on any class. What? Whoa. Yo, that witch jumped on top of the cellar like this was what's that movie? The Annabelle ones where there was that like demon on top of the wardrobe. That's exactly what that witch just did. Yeah. Also for Waycrest, you need to overpull trash, by the way. So you see I only have 75% of trash. So I'm gonna need to pull the room that's after us as well. So that's something important to know. If you're doing it this week on Sanguine, you have to overpull Waycrest. You can't just pull the bare minimum, get to the boss's doom, and you're done. 75% right here. So not only do I need to pull this one, I'm gonna need to pull the ones that are after this as well. Let me demo shout. Follow me a little bit. Oh god, I thought that captain was dead already. There it is. Perfect. Volley, interrupt. Alright, we're good. It's worse than a seat plus 15. Does Raul ads? No, the ads don't spawn pools of Sanguine. On a boss fight, no. What's up, Paulo? How are you doing, my friend? Uh-oh. I just realized we have this debuff. Don't hit me. Okay. It seems like I still have another debuff, too. You see that? Huh. Yeah, these matrons are no fun. We're only going to be at, like, 79? Maybe 80% after this? 80. Let's pull a little bit over here. Let's pull this guy. He's not elite. Guys, I hate to break it to you. We need a little bit more trash. We're going to pull these guys after us as well. And I think that's enough. We have one really big pull happening after. Oh, that big pull's going to suck. Okay, hold on. Let me place the Sanguine out here in different areas. That's fine. You can go down there. Okay. Okay, so I told the group to wait up here. I told them there's too much Sanguine. I'm going to pull them all up. Because there's like 8 mobs down here. I don't want to pull those 8 mobs and have the Sanguine be right where the boss is. That's going to suck. Okay, where's the pat? Okay, here's the pat. Let's do this pull and this pull. I threw a marker down, guys. Oh, no. This is not going to end well. I'm just going to slowly backpedal. Listen, they have some aggro up there on the non-elites. Can't say I didn't warn them. Alright, we're going to have some deaths right now. Okay. So, one Sanguine going down. Not exactly how I pictured this pull happening, but that is what it is. This guy's non-elite. I don't have him, but, you know, they were DPSing pretty damn early. Alright, so there it is. We managed to get a lot of the Sanguine down there. That being said, the people that died and the people that are on the other side of this, like my healer, they're kind of stuck. They're kind of stuck. It's really going to suck. My healer made it through with like 20% HP. That's fine. Come on. Just go through. Go through. Go through. Come on. Come on. Okay. Sanguine placement. Done. Because if I put all this Sanguine down on the arena that we're on, it'll all go on the bosses. This place really is a nightmare. I really hadn't thought about every single pull and how Sanguine affected everything. This is a nightmare. This is bad. Oh, man. Okay. Alright. That was fun. I'm sure my healer's completely 96. Give me some heals. Give me some of that mana. What's IRL? I've heard stories. You already are a corpse? This is very true. Why is my healer pulling with Solar Wrath when I'm sitting at 80% HP? Shouldn't healing me the other 20% of my HP be priority before saying I'm gonna pull this boss? Am I thinking of this the wrong way? I don't know if I'm crazy here. That's what happened to Discord and Cadenza too? I didn't see it on the ground. There it is. Alright. The little things. It's the little things that make you laugh, man. Viewers, did I miss that he ran Brewmaster Monk? Not yet, man. Not yet. I ran islands and Arathi Rares. I'll do my Brewmaster Monk in a little bit. I wanted somebody, Max mentioned how bad Waycrest was, and I thought about it, and I was like, Waycrest has tight hallways. I want to see how it looks like with Sanguine on. This is pretty bad. This is pretty bad. I would say Shrine of the Storm is still a little bit worse because of the ranged casters. This is a lot of melee, but yeah, it's still pretty damn bad. Back from vacation, ready to start BFA. Paulo, nice, man. BFA's waiting. Azeroth is waiting, and so is N'Zoth. I mean, no old gods. What? What's an old god? Not here. Says N'Zoth with glasses and a mustache. Like, dude, I can see your tentacles. What? No, this is my fingers. As a new Prot, you feel like you have to use Impending Victory to get through heroics. Shield. I really like the way that Into the Fray makes my haste go up, because we all know that Azerite gear has absolutely no secondary stats, so my haste is disgusting. But that being said, when you do land a kill and get Impending Victory, it's huge. I completely agree. I'm gonna go down here. These guys hurt so much, I wanted to do a single pull at a time, but you know. The other tanks in this group had other ideas about how fast we can pull this group. Oh, no. I'm going to go down to this. I am going to die. There is way too much magic damage going out here. Victory Rush. Okay. A little bit of Sanguine. And then there's 2 more mobs behind me. Oh, no, they pulled the whole thing. That's why. Oh, man. I'm telling you guys. If you guys want some gray hair in your beards, just do high-level keys with plugs, guys. Or do keys that push to the extent of your gear. Oh man. All right. Let me do a little bandage here. As a new Prot, yeah. Viewers, did you miss? Not yet. And Blizzard said that they designed the new BFA dungeons with Mythic Plus in mind. They really did. They really did. Because in Legion, whenever it was Sanguine week, you were like, easy week. No big deal. Now it's like Sanguine week. Oh god, what do I have to deal with? So they did design it with Mythic Plus in mind, because they knew that there was some affixes that were just ignored. There was Sanguine, Quaking, I'm trying to think of another one. Raging to some extent. Raging certain dungeons were just like, it's just raging. We'll be fine. There's just normal mobs. I just have to kite a little bit at that 30% mark. So raging to some extent, but yeah, they took these affixes that were basically ignored and they made them very difficult. So when you start thinking about Quaking as well, imagine you're all standing in front of the hallway for Raw the Gluttonous and a Quaking goes out. You're gonna get some stacking. No one's gonna be able to completely spread out and be like, hey, you know what, this Quaking didn't even affect me. No, you're gonna get some stacking. So if, let's say you have Grievous, you have bleeds going out on everyone because the maggots are over here infesting everyone. 99.3%. See, we should have pulled a little bit more. Oh no, we have to go this way. We can't. Can we go up this way? As far as I know, you can't climb up this, right? Right? Can we? Don't think so. Nope. Okay.
See, there is nothing a strong arm and a sharp steel can't fix.
I can see your tentacles. Ian, please. I know you're N'Zoth. Let's go to this one. Go over here. Is there anyone else here? Nope. We can pull... What can we pull? With nobody else here? I don't know where these guys went to go get extra kills. I can try to kill these guys. These guys are all elites. There's nobody up here with me. I don't know how they went up. I don't know what up means to them. But it's not the same thing. Okay, I told them to res and come left. Come over here with me. There's a group right in front of me. We have 2 minutes. We didn't make any like +2s or +3s. Why'd they go right? Left. Your other left, guys. Your other left. Getting gray beard hairs one at a time. You're not that left. Not your right left. Your other left. Alright, we should be good with this one kill. There it is. Alright. Quickest way down is the other left. The other left. Sorry. I said left originally, then we had other left. Other left. This is the other one. Not today. Yeah, I'll get on my BM monk in a little bit. Look, they're going to take the long way. They're going through the kitchen. See you later, guys. I'm going to open up this door. Aha! They're all following me now. Get away from me. I'm going to get my loot first. I'm going to get this weapon that has no secondary stats and I don't care for it. I'm going to get that weapon. Oh no, that guy's going to loot first? Nope. Not on my watch. Come on, come on, come on. We got to loot first. Aha! Go, go, go. The only way we get loot is to get to that chest first. Aha! Oh no, I got stuck again. Don't you dare sprint now. And weapon that I don't need, nothing. We ran that whole thing. Oh man, I don't like Waycrest. Get the hell out of here. Valley of Strength, that's just Hearth. So non-war mode Arathi Highlands for PvP. You know Nazat's voice actor? Who's Nazat's voice actor? What? Hi mate, how to get this PvP weapon? 340. Ashrak. So you see how like I have a little bit of conquest? You can get some conquest by either doing the weekly quest of doing war mode and just killing people, or you can join Battleground. So you see how this says conquest? And then if I mouse over random Battleground, you see how it says reward for winning above it, and it says 300 honor and 40 conquest. If you do Battlegrounds, you'll slowly get this. You got to do quite a few and win them in order to get this much conquest, but it's something that you can farm. You can get some other PvP gear in the meantime. Maybe you'll get some other rewards as well. But yeah, if you just go do PvP, you'll get a little bit of conquest every single time. That key was bad. That was, oh man. I had to plan out every single pull of Sanguine before we ran in there. You don't know about losing hair, but you'll definitely grow a gray beard. That's why I wear beanies, guys. Ever since I started the pug life, it's just all like coming out in bunches. Why is it that every time when you run out of mobs, people go opposite way of you for mobs? You know, one of the great mysteries of life. Your tank is running with threat in that direction and drop sanguine pools in that direction. A, do you stun the mobs and kill them in place to block your path? B, do you... I'm sorry. I don't mean to be an a-hole. That's not. That's just how it goes sometimes. If you don't have voice comms, it's hard to express what your intention is when you pull a mob 2 hallways down. Like, why are you doing it? There's 30 mobs in there. That being said, 30 mobs means 30 pools of sanguine. So I got to be careful with the sanguine. But, you know, without comms, it's hard to express that. Hi, man. Still waiting for your arms weak auras. Cheers from Chile. Jose Ignacio. I have some. They're not done. Let me show you. I can give you what I have now, if you're okay with them not being done. I have this, okay? They're more geared towards PvP. So, I believe this one isn't part of it anymore. But I have Charge, I have Colossus Smash, or Warbringer, Mortal Strike, Blade Storm, Interrupt, Spore Reflect needs to go away, but Stormbolt, Sharpen Blade. And then I have, if you're in defensive stance, if you currently have Hamstring up, and Execute. And then I have like MS debuff, Rend uptime, Colossus Smash uptime, Avatar Die by the Sword cooldowns. So if you want these, they're not done, but I can give these to you if you would like. Jose? Avatar cooldown. Why is this one not triggering? Aha. Oh no, not that. Let's keep that where it is because that's not the one I'm talking about. I'm talking about the vertical bar avatar. Where is it? I don't see it. Oh, these are tanking. Whoops. Arms. Avatar. Oh, okay. Yeah, if you want these, I can give these to you, but yeah, they're not done. I've been working a lot on like the guides I need to get done for the dungeons, but I can give you these. Not 100% to be honest with you. Katie just linked me this. Katie, are you in the chat? If you're not, they're BOE too. Let me ask her. Like, let me show you guys. Let's block chat. Live chat. I don't know if Katie's in the chat, but she got 385 BOEs, man. Really? Oh man, no, Ripkey spoke too soon. Yeah, we had like 2 minutes left or something. 116 now, very nice. Don't overtake my 117 warrior. Yeah, dude. Once Brittany has set her mind to something. If only you were Alliance and on Sargeras. Dang it, she got me, guys. Okay. Those are nice. You're really a noob at weak aura, so mine suck. All right, so let me give you these. They're not done yet. That being said, to look out for the done ones, give me like a week, man. Give me like a week and I'll get them done. But for now, let me give you these. I got you, man. Let's see. Create new paste. All right. Here are these tentative arms weak auras. They help out somewhat. I still don't have like how your overpower empowers your mortal strike if you're running dreadnought or anything like that. There's a few more things I need to track, but if you want that, there you go. There you go, Jose. That proper Spanish accent, dude. I learned. Here's a small tip, fun tip about Befuddled. I actually spoke Spanish before I spoke English, so there's a random tip, or a random fact. That's what I meant to say. That can go for millions. Yeah, are you kidding me? 385 BOEs, haste mastery, best in slot traits for both, or best in slot secondary stats for both Prot paladins and Prot warriors. Really? Yeah, no problem, Jose. Where did she get it? You asked her? Okay. All right, so that was pretty terrible for a key. Let's do our Brewmaster Monk. I don't know how high of a key I'm going to be able to do with my Brewmaster Monk. Let me check out my item level first. Let's check out item level on my Brewmaster Monk. I haven't done islands on my Brewmaster Monk either, but Brewmaster Monk islands are not the same as Prot Warrior. You guys have seen me with the Prot Warrior. I run around with everything and collect everything, and then I start hitting it. The thing that makes a Brewmaster Monk island a little bit more difficult is without stagger, you're squishy. Without stagger, you're basically like a Windwalker monk, right? So when you're running around mounted, trying to body pull everything, things might clip you and might hit you. And as a monk, they're going to hit you harder because you're mounted up and not staggering than like a Prot Warrior wearing a shield and having full plate and everything, or not necessarily a shield gives armor, but you know, having all the armor value that you have. As a Prot Warrior, it's easier to round things up. On my Brewmaster Monk, once I'm ready to like engage the pull, I'm pretty low and it starts hurting. All right, let's do this. For actual Mythic Plus, I go Bob and Weave and High Tolerance. I have Healing Elixir and Guard for when I do islands and for when I'm out world questing. I don't want Black Ox Statue. I'm going to keep Ring of Peace. But this is what I run when I run Mythic Plus. I really do change it for islands, for Healing Elixir and Guard. That's going to help you keep going on islands. You came to say hi? What's up, Katie? Katie, I streamed me asking you. Is that my present? Use your statue to pull. You can, and you can do some pulls, but you're still gonna get way bigger pulls on an island just by body pulling, because there's no de-aggro radius, right? There is no, the only aggro reset is you dying. So islands, you can pull a lot of things on an island, a lot of things. That being said, if you're pulling with the statue, you're talking about maybe 5 mobs. The way I like to run my heroic islands is I like to pull 20 to 30 mobs at the same time. You guys can see my item level's low. Let's find a Mythic 0. What'll be the biggest upgrade for me? Pants 285. 310. 310. Let's see. Let's find a dungeon. Let's find an Atal Dazar. Atal Dazar is not too bad. It's easy to run an Atal Dazar. +0 easy. Don't suck. Here it is. They already have everything. Oh, here it is. McStabby. McStab Happy. Sorry, I read that wrong. We'll join Mr. McStab Happy's group. See if he accepts us. My item level is low. I don't blame anyone for being like oh, don't pick up that guy. You kidding me? 317? No. Only Rezan. Yeah, I'd rather do the whole thing. Looking for tank and heals. Anyone? Anyone? This is Mythic World Tour, so I don't know if they're starting on Atal Dazar. I also don't want to join them and just leave after one dungeon. They want a group to just kind of be on everything with them. You figured since Epic messaged me? Oh, Old Deer Trash, yes. On Tuesday when we were running Old Deer, I must have seen like 5 or 6 BOEs drop. I'm talking in a raid size of like 15 people. It was high amounts of drops, man. This is done. Mango Monster was pretty good. You were just clearing on your DK since you cleared it on your Druid. Oh, nice. Statue should be 40 yards and only 10 seconds to recast. Yes. 10-second recast. Not too bad. But I find being mounted to be able to do those pulls a little bit better on islands. That being said, if you want to drop your statue, Chi Torpedo, drop another statue, Chi Torpedo, drop another one, and then you get them all together, it is completely possible. That is something you can absolutely do. I just think it's easier to just keep running through things mounted up. Guys, mounts are so big on Tarns. What are you going to do with it? Sell or consume? Sell that. Katie, sell it. You sell it, you pay for 10 months of World of Warcraft on that one item. You get almost a year of WoW for free. Don't equip it. You equip it. Next week you're going to be doing heroic Old Deer. It'll be done. You'll replace it. Sell it. Oh, this is what I got from the Arathi Rares, by the way. Has a socket. My other one has a socket too. Haven't done anything about it. You don't keep that one even if it's an upgrade? Yeah, no, you don't. You're going to sell it? Yeah. Yeah. 10 months of free WoW. Sell it immediately. That's a lot more IRL savings. In fact, you can sell that and add all of that token currency to your BattleNet balance and then buy tokens, and with the cost of one token, I'm sure you can buy a heroic Old Deer clear. I'm sure you can find a guild and you're like, hey, take me to your heroic Old Deer clear. I'll give you 200k, and they're gonna be like, cool, 200k, let's do it. And you made that 200k and then some with that BOE, and you can get a free carry through anything. Yeah, sell it as quickly as you can. Is this guy war mode? Nope, he has war mode on. Oh, he's a rogue. Of course he has war mode on. You need 10 months of free WoW. You might take herbs just to try and farm us up. Oh, yeah. Yeah, herbalism sells quickly. I think I honestly think the scrapper devalued a lot of professions a lot, but every consumable is going to go right now. You know, right now we still have heroic Old Deer, but starting next week we have mythic. Those mythic raiders, they're going to eat up everything in that auction house and then some. So right now, if you have stuff, it'll sell. Statue dismiss. Oh, okay. The question is, sell it on the auction house or on trade chat? You can sell it on the auction house. It'll probably go for more than on trade chat. Trade chat, people are going to haggle you down, but you can sell it on the auction house too. I'm pretty sure that'll sell. The 350s that are BOEs right now, probably not. They're gonna sell, but not that well anymore. But that 385, it'll sell. Advanced statue dismiss cast. Click non-mod. Oh, so if you... Oh, to dismiss and cast. Got it. Or Katie can accidentally delete it? No. That is not even an accident. That's just pain right there. Look at that. I should be doing this stuff to keep gearing up this guy. 317. One thing I'm not... Oh, they're all in war mode on, so they can keep summoning. One thing that the add-on I got so that you guys can see how I use the abilities I use on my warrior doesn't work too well for my monk. If you guys look above my monk, each tick of Rushing Jade Wind. Let me see if I can actually ignore that. Trophy GCD. Blacklist. Yeah, I can add it here. I'll add it later. They already want to pull. They want to keep going in there. Alright, is everybody here? Is my healer here? Everybody's here. No buffs. Oh, we have fortified. And I already have it. Alright, let's go. Now, I'm going to have to CC the augurs. You guys remember these augurs? They are terrible, and I hate them. We're going to have to CC them. Just because of who they are and like what they do, we have to CC them. That being said, if there's a confessor in the group, I got to CC the confessor instead. Because the confessors are actually going to break the CC. They cleanse your CC from the augurs. Every now and then when my stagger's still going, I'll do this, use my energy. So here we have an augur over here, but we have a confessor here, right? So I'm actually going to CC the confessor. Ah, it all broke. That's no good. I'm going to nuke this augur as quickly as I can, which is not going to be like super quick. And actually, I'm just going to target that. Let's interrupt you casting Bwansamdi's ritual. That is the bubble. The bubble that you really want to avoid is Bwansamdi's something or other. Let's not let you cast that. And then fiery enchantment. There it is. There's fiery enchant. I threw my leg sweep and caught that towards the end of it. Nice. We don't have to worry about sanguine or anything. Just an M0 getting this gear on this monk. Let's move you out of that. Now we're good. So again, I have a confessor here. Let me CC. Actually, let me just pull you here. It's just you. It's just you. And you would break out that augur, so not bad. 317 and people invite you. Hey, it's a monk. People are gonna gear harder. I'm sorry, Krugler. I'm sorry. I've been very focused on my Prot warrior. Confessor here. Let's CC confessor. Let's pull this guy. But yeah, you're gonna invite that Brewmaster monk. Are you kidding me? Alright, so I do have my Ring of Peace right now. I do also have my leg sweep. So I'm going to leg sweep when I see that wildfire going out. And we can also Ring of Peace a little bit to start kiting. I got that. Nope, I didn't interrupt him. That's terrible. Alright. My leg sweep didn't reach him. It's okay though. We're making it out alive. The good thing is that the Colossus died first. I was in a Mythic Plus, and I don't know if it was one that was on stream or not, where on my warrior, we killed the 3 trolls on the Colossus before we killed the actual Colossus. That was a lot of damage. That was bad. I don't ever want to do that again. You need an add-on weaker that tells your Mistweaver which things are interruptible. Oh, yep. I'm sure there's an add-on for that, actually. I'm sure there's an add-on that tells you exactly what things are interruptible. So where's the confessor here? I know that there's one confessor here. There it is. Now this is gonna suck trying to pull this. Ah, that got broken out. Not sure by who. I didn't have that threat. But let's do this. I just want to worry about this guy. There's the AoE circle and the augur standing in it because he does cast it on the augur, which is why it's so deadly to kind of have the augur pull and this at the same time. Oh no, I'm gonna go down. I think my healer died. I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my healer's dead. Oh, hey, we pulled the other stuff on the side as well. Let's not die. I want to kill the Colossus at least. We can die after the Colossus is dead. Okay, there it is. Colossus is dead. Now, we can die if we really want to. I'm going to try to stay alive. That being said, I do say that being said a lot. You guys are getting in my head. Oh no, here's a death. Here's a death. I'm spawning orbs. As soon as I feel like I'm going to die, I see another orb being spawned. Yeah, this is not gonna happen. There it is. Okay. Sometimes you want to drop statue, but pull, dismiss it right away. Lots of different scenarios. Yeah, I can see that happening, especially on islands. Nice. Let's reset that. That was too much. Go away. Go away. Keep going, man. Keep going. Yeah, that was way too much of a pull. I think I like your UI better than your own. Can't remember if you have a UI video. Yeah, let me get you... which one is it? This one? I'm trying to see what my commands are. UI setup, yep. The only things I don't have on the UI setup is my unit frames over here on the left-hand side. That's grid 2. And then above the nameplates is Trophy GCD. Those are the two things that you won't find in that video. Look at that. Why are you cleaving it? There's a reason why I CC it. Okay, so we need to be on the ball with interrupting that Bwansandi's ritual. Okay. Alright, we're okay now. It's just a mythic 0. Just pull everything. My gear. My gear, it's gonna hurt. Alright, we're gonna purify that. Once I start getting into a constant heavy stagger and it's just staying there, that's when I'll start getting my purifies going. I feel bad. I really am stressing this healer out. My gear is pretty bad on this guy. Just gonna go with default UI or just have default UI. Epic. Yeah, that's the thing. The one thing that like I really like a custom UI look. Don't get me wrong. But having every single patch break your UI and having to sit down after every patch for like 2 hours redoing your UI, that's not fun. There's nothing fun about that. And then going from Legion to BFA, they rewrote the way that like Lua script references certain things. A lot of things broke, more than usual, because of the changes that they did. And it's like, why Blizzard? Why do you hate me? You're trying to optimize your engine a little bit more? It just feels like you hate me. It just feels like a targeted attack, man. I just feel so attacked right now, Blizzard. You can't do that, it's so chunky. Yeah, when I was playing the beta a lot, I was like, man, I can't see anything. There's bars everywhere. I can't see anything. Okay, there is no confessor in this pull. There's just an augur. So I can do this and just pull, and hopefully nobody breaks that. That being said, I can see it happening. Alright, let's just drop a Ring of Peace here. Just to survive with my really low gear for a little bit. I have more than enough threat. There it is. Ring of Peace will do wonders for you if you're under geared. Alright, let's get a Purify there. And then a little bit of healing. Alright, we're good. We're good. Very nice. So I can pull this Augur and actually pull the Priestess at the same time. And I can do it like this. And then Chi Wave. That's why I run Chi Wave, to be honest. I don't know if the healing output on Chi Wave is better than the one that automatically applies to Tiger Palm or to Chi Burst, because I honestly see Brewmasters run both of them, right? I see Brewmasters run all of the talent points, but the reason why I run Chi Wave, I just feel like it makes me feel like it's a heroic throw, and playing a Prot Warrior, that kind of style, I really enjoy. That kind of AoE or range pull, I really like. Alright, let's run in.
You
Alright, so I do have my leg sweep, which I will use when I see this mob come out and kind of walk down a little bit. There's my leg sweep. And then I also have a Ring of Peace, but I don't think I should need it. No, okay. So I can do one on each one, right? On one pull, I can do a leg sweep, and on another pull, I can do a Ring of Peace. And I should be able to help out my group do pretty damn well like that. Alright. Let's run back in. Let's do a little expel harm here. And now I'm going to have my Ring of Peace ready. So let's do that. Nope. No escape for you, Mr. Spirit of Gold. You stay right here. Nice. Getting that Spirit of Gold down nice and easy. Here's a transfusion. Before that transfusion, I'll use a purify, because normally here I'm not going to be actively drinking a ton of brews while this transfusion is going off. So I get to save myself a few seconds of using my brews. So I'll try to purify right before it. Now I have my leg sweep up again. Global cooldown got to me. That dang global cooldown is back at it again. I might go to a heavy stagger here. There it is. Just a little bit of heavy stagger. Not bad. I'll purify it. Hey, the DPS. It's not that high. Or she's healing a lot. That's what's going on. Look at that. That's 3 beams of healing. I was like, how is she still this high of HP? That's why. Alright, Mr. Spirit of Gold. Let's burn you a little bit here. Oh, nobody's on the Spirit of Gold. Come on, guys. Come on, let's deeps. Nice. A little bit of expel harm here. Transfusion. I normally even try to go out of my way and get the furthest one so that DPS have an easier time. But look at this. We're going from... it's like that boss just doesn't lose HP, man. It's exactly what it feels like. How are the keys coming? Bad Bliss is bad. The keys are good, man. The keys are good. We did a Waycrest with Sanguine, a Waycrest 4. That's probably the worst key we did. That being said, I think that's the only key we did today as well. But yeah, Waycrest plus 4 is pretty bad. Give me some loot. Oh, they're listening. Thank you, Blizzard. That's one more item level. Thank you, Blizzard. I just need to say, give me some loot. Alright, I need to wait for my healer too, so I'm gonna drop down right here. My healer's not here. Please don't body pull. What's the second one? You said those letters so fast? Oh, Trophy GCD. Trophy Global Cooldown. Sorry, the way I say GCD now is just I try to get it out as quickly as possible because it's not fun to have a global cooldown. It's like Trophy GCD. This is the GCD. Got it. What was that second word? The word that everybody hates right now. The GCD. Alright, let's do a little expel harm. Get a little healing there once we get down to like 60 if I have an orb. I also do have the Azurite trait where you spawn more orbs when you Breath of Fire people. I like it. It's nice. It's very, very nice. Why caster so lazy in doing mechanics? You got me beat, man. I have no idea. As a tank, I still get out there and get all my absorbs going. I'm probably in the minority. It's okay. Alright. Interrupt, and we're good. You interrupt and you win. Alpha's add-ons are frowned upon heavily. What? By Blizzard, that's why nobody... Oh, in 2004 we got the X-Pack. Ah, got you. So in Alpha, Blizzard didn't like add-ons. And what I like now about WoW is that it's so add-on friendly. Like, going and playing other MMOs that completely don't allow add-ons, or just other games in general that don't allow any modding, it's hard for that game to really take off because you have to live and die by the developers' ideas, right? Even just look at Skyrim. Skyrim's not an MMO, but Skyrim modding made it so that to this day I can go back to Skyrim right now and put another 200 hours in. I don't remember how long I put in my original game file, but I can go and put another 200 hours in and play a completely different game because somebody out there worked on recreating whatever they wanted in Skyrim for free. For free. You look at Warcraft 3, old school Warcraft, right? RTS. The reason why Warcraft 3 had, or part of the reason, I mean, it was a very good game, but part of the reason why it had such a long life is also custom games. I re-downloaded Warcraft 3 a few weeks ago. I felt like I just needed some good tower defense action again, right? So I downloaded Warcraft 3 a few days ago, or a few weeks ago, and I went into some tower defense malls all over again because I was like, this is what I need right now. I just need some nostalgia. I need some tower defense. I need to play some malls. Putting in the ability to mod and the ability, like a map designer, is great. Little Big Planet, Mario Maker, like all these things with their map editors, with the ability to create what you want, what vision you want, or what you thought a level should have been designed like. It's insane, and I don't know why more companies don't do it. Like when you play games with the inability to mod, inability to do anything like that, it just kind of feels counterintuitive. It's like, I wish I could, like, even just take the one that you guys already designed, the level you guys already designed, and add 2 mobs to it. All I want is these 2 little mobs here, you know, just little things like that. Oh, this guy's gonna get eaten up. Alright, there you go, my friend. They would never give you the shield, though. You're going straight for the heart, aren't you, Brittany? I'm about to get one of your paper plates and throw it against the wall. You're gonna make me rage out on the dishes, but they're paper. It's fine. Oh, is my healer being eaten up or something? I went down from 100 to 30 just really smoothly. It was like, you're dying, you're dying, you're dying. One day, I'm gonna get you. That was a really slow descent into madness. How dare you break my collection of paperware, dishware? Oh no, we have ads. Okay. Alright. So we have a bleed effect on me. We've got some big damage going on me. Let me purify. That should be okay. Let's get a little bit of chi wave action, a little bit of healing here. I'm still dying. There it is. The ad is down. I can get a little expel harm. Thanks, guys. I'm back to life. Let's get a chi wave going. A little bit of healing for the group there. There you go. Get the heals. Rezan. Why did he stop halfway through? He was like, I don't know if I want to run into that corner. Every time I go into that corner, some group of adventurers gets me. I don't know. It's just something fishy about that.
Rezan was a powerful lord. Perhaps you will make a worthy sacrifice.
You frown upon their frowning? Yeah, I'm not crazy about that. You have them on and advertising in trade chat? Nice. Let us know if they sell, Katie. I want to know how much they'll sell for. No shield for Monk? Ouch. Katie's a real businesswoman. She's about to make 1 mil right now. As we sit here, getting some rip keys going. She's going to make 1 mil. Alright. Let's run through. Let's get these pulls. During alpha for X packs, add-ons are frowned upon. They want to alleviate add-ons because they're having. Oh, yeah, I remember they during the beta at one point they had everything completely disabled, and they said that add-ons were causing server-side issues, which I don't know how. I mean, I guess they can have like a lot of requests, and that can cause a server-side issue. But it sounds really weird to be like something that you're running locally on your client takes up your RAM space. Is having, you know, I guess it just has to do with requests and how much an add-on can request, like from a combat log or something. But it sounds kind of weird, like to say no, it's putting too much stress on us. And it's like, but it runs client side, doesn't it? Unless it's designed really bad, at which case it should be automatically blocked. Does Ring of Peace? Nope, Ring of Peace does not. Learning with the brewmaster. That guy went really far off. I don't know if he got... Nope, he didn't get the rogues. Okay, that's good. I didn't want the rogues right now. Okay, now I can get the rogues. There they are. I can cleanse myself. Let's do that before my stagger gets extremely high. This is one thing that I wish I had on my warrior. The ability to cleanse myself. It's so nice on a monk, man. It's so damn nice. It's one of those things that you're also the ability to CC. Like why can't I just get this on my warrior? Okay, let me do this. Come on. There we go. I can handle one of these guys, but two of them at the same time, it's just one of those things. It's like the bleeds will get to you. So I think nobody's over there destroying the totem, which feels bad, man. I have AoE with my rushing Jadewind, so this guy's never gonna die. We gotta take care of this like that. Alright guys, are we killing the totem? Yeah, totem's almost down. Perfect. Okay. Nice, guys. We didn't break the CC like we did with all the augurs and the confessors. I'm so proud right now. I had to say I was proud, huh? Okay. I have 3 bleeds on me and it's only gonna get worse from here, so let's pop my fortifying brew and stay alive. Let's get our expel harm going. Still bleeding out. Still bleeding out. Alright, here we go. Those bleeds fell off, and now I can pick this up. Skyrim community is pretty dope. Yeah! So when I played the original Skyrim, I played it and I was more of a magic user. And I didn't like how, like, the fact that magic... there was like a point where things don't scale anymore, and then endgame armor, like the best you can get is dragon armor, but there's different types of dragons, and so there was a few add-ons I downloaded. One gave different spells to Magicka, and the other one, I think it's called Magicka, right? And the other one gave different types of dragons, different types of bones that they dropped, and you could craft different tiers. So you had endgame armor, which was dragon armor, and then you had different tiers of that, which came with accompanying difficulty. There are some mods that just make the game easy mode for you, and it's just like, here you go, like as soon as this drops, you win the game. But I went for the ones that like enhanced everything you were already playing. They just gave you more things to grind for, more like, you know, logical steps to take in terms of gearing up your character, leveling up, learning new abilities. Like the one that made magic scale up, it had new magic spells, but you had to go out and kill like really big boss mobs in order to get a drop and learn those new spells. It was pretty cool. I like the Skyrim mods. Definitely helped the game out a lot. So once that noxious stench goes out, if you're on a brewmaster, cleanse yourself. You're always going to get 1 stack at least, minimum, and you can cleanse yourself. So that 1 stack that normally tanks just have to deal with, or not every tank, but normally tanks have to deal with, you can absolutely get rid of it. So there's a debuff on me. It's gone now. It's gone. I'm safe. Not today, guys. Not today. Let's do a little bit of purification here. You don't want to over purify. That's one mistake that I caught myself doing when I started brewmaster tanking. Was every time I would see a heavy stagger, I was like, time to purify it. Not necessarily. It's more about damage taken in and how it's affecting your stagger. If you're at a passive heavy stagger all the time and it's just a heavy damage pull, you can purify, but don't over purify. Let's interrupt that. Cleanse myself. Nice. There it is. Nothing. Hopefully I get an Azurite piece from the last guy. It's the hope. The hope and the dream. And backflip. How dare you break your collection? Yeah. About to spam around this dungeon as well for your Prot warrior, David. I don't blame you, man. Best in slot trinket, best in slot shield, best in slot gloves, really good pants, I believe, decent bracers. Yeah, good stuff in this dungeon for Prot warriors. The first day, Mythic Plus was available. I think I ran this key 3 or 4 times that morning, and then I did the This Week in Mythic Plus video. Yeah, I ran it a few times. I was like, I'm gonna do This Week in Mythic Plus, and I'm gonna grind it out and record. I might as well do a Tall Dazar. Pour Rezan from Loa to Undead to get cheesed by players. It's true. Hide him in the corner and punch him in the face. Healer's AFK, by the way. I don't know where he is. You have to go to bed. Dominic, thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, you definitely need more sleep. Get more sleep, man. Have you or do you plan on much DK this X-Pack? I have not this expansion. My DK is Alliance. So probably not, to be honest with you. Probably not. I'd be very surprised if you don't get Alpha Access for the next X-Pack. You are a content creator. I did not get Alpha Access by being a content creator this time around. That's not why. In fact, I tried to. The like second and third wave of invites went out to people, and I was like, oh man, Alpha's out. I actually messaged the Blizzard Twitter, and I was like, hey, me and my viewers would love to see Alpha stuff. And then they said they were just like, yeah, just apply like everyone else. Here's a link to opt in your account to do this. But I kid you not, I didn't get Alpha Access. They never asked for my email or anything. It wasn't because of being a content creator. I don't think they necessarily have seen my channel or anything like that. So yeah, was not one of the reasons why I got Alpha Access. I tried, and they just went, nope. Just do it like everybody else does. Oh no, the Soul Rend. I thought some people were gonna stack up a little bit. Like the first one we had, everybody kind of stacked up, and sure enough, look at this leg sweep. Oh man. Okay, let me get out of here. We have too many spiders here. I feel bad for this this healer. This is a lot of AoE healing he has to deal with. When people just ignore the Soul Rend and take that ad and blow it up on a mythic, that's a lot of damage. On the beta, the debuff in mythic level dungeons didn't go away. It was a constant dot that stayed on you for the rest of the dungeon. At least now it has a timer. It has a timer now. Uh-oh. There's somebody not DPSing their ad. I am going to die. Please don't kill me. My healer is at full. My healer's a spirit right there. Like, come on. You can heal me like that. Alright. Boss is gonna die. 1%. Guy, you can cast like that. 340. Very nice. What do we get? Any good traits? Nice. This healing sphere one. Perfect. All I need to do is go do a few more islands. Very nice. 30 item level upgrade. I like that. This is a Mythic Zero. Wasn't a Mythic Keystone, so these guys do aggro. Be very careful. I was going to run right through them like a Mythic Keystone and just run out. No. You'll die. Don't do that. A, you're a content creator. B, you're very thorough with learning mechanics and nuances of mobs, dungeons. 2 things they're looking for out there. Third is friends and family. They know my friends and family? Dude, Blizzard is everywhere. Blizzard is the CIA. This is too much for me. Blizzard, to be fair, Blizzard has had my credit card info for what? 12 years now? Yeah. Somebody there said chaos on the last boss fight. Yep, that was very much chaos. DK is for pleb. That's not true. DK is very fun. And one thing, okay, so DK is built for Mythic Plus, and DKs are going to excel at Mythic Plus. But there is a very big difference between somebody who's playing DK only for Fashion of the Month and is hearing from everyone DKs are very strong, and there's a difference between that person and someone who actually knows how to play their DK. The difference between a bad and a good DK is very, very, very apparent. A bad DK is going to take all the magic damage in the world. They're not going to know what to do. They're going to take all the magic damage. They're going to run between mobs. There's going to be one range caster over there or one range mob, and they're just going to like slowly drag everything over. A good DK knows how and when to use grasp, how and when to use grip, when to use their ranged interrupt mind freeze for casters, how to use AMS when there's more than one ranged. They also know how to use their grip to interrupt channeled spells, or just as a very small interrupt for any casted spells too. Also, grasp is going to help. They know when to use their asphyxiate. A good DK can also see that they're taking a little bit more damage, so they can AMS on heavy magic fights to get more runic power to then be able to death strike more. The difference between a Fashion of the Month DK and a very good DK is very apparent, mostly to the healer. Mostly to the healer, because the healer is going to see these big dips, these big things coming up, and a really good DK can avoid a lot of damage. So when you say DKs for pleb, I don't think so. You still need to know how to play it. You can't face roll a DK, because the way a DK's playstyle is, if all you do is run in and just hit things with Heart Strike, and when you have enough runic power, all you do is Death Strike, you're not going to be timing your Death Strikes correctly. You might be overhealing yourself. Your Bone Shield uptime might be failing. You're not going to be managing your runes correctly, so you won't always have your maximum efficiency of runes with 3 runes on cooldown, 3 runes restoring. You might lose AoE threat if you don't know how to play a DK correctly. You're probably not going to be using your hemo correctly, although you don't necessarily have to run hemo. But there's going to be a lot of little mistakes that you can tell between a bad DK and a good DK, and it'll mostly fall on your healer. How do you feel about Demon Hunter tanks? Everyone's ranking them very highly, but you think in hierarchies they struggle to stay alive even when they bring utility. Demon Hunter tanks right now, I feel, are very spiky. And when you play a Demon Hunter tank, you feel very aggressive, so it's easy to be like, this playstyle is amazing, because their playstyle is good and it is fun. I think Demon Hunters need a little bit better mitigation. I think if Blizzard gave Demon Hunters 3 stacks of Demon Spikes, it wouldn't break anything and it would smooth them out. But one thing that I'm seeing a lot of is people saying when Demon Hunters scale up with item level, they're going to get crazy good. Maybe with a lot more haste, they'll get crazy good. But haste is going to be hard to come by. Azerite isn't going to have that much haste. In my opinion, Demon Hunters are a very far cry from where they were in Legion. In Legion, I could tell you that Demon Hunters were amazing in Mythic Plus. I think losing the artifact weapon, losing Painbringer, the fact that Soul Cleave only picks up two fragments now, the fact that they lost a lot of that damage ramp up and their ability to heal via fracture with that amount of increased fire damage and stuff, I think it all affected them, and they're a little bit more spiky now. Metamorphosis also got nerfed a little bit. A lot of the things that they had passively through their artifact weapon is gone. Gluttony used to be passive, so Demon Hunters are not terrible, especially in 5-mans. In 5-mans they can excel. You have sigils, you have really good movement. When you have your active mitigation up, it's good. So when things are going well, and in Mythic Plus they go well for Demon Hunters, you're good. Demon Hunters in raids, they're not terrible. You're not going to die. You're not going to get one shot. It's just, if you start looking at logs and looking how much damage they take, and you start seeing how much spike damage they take, damage taken per second, or how much the peaks and valleys are when they're missing their AM, and counter that with how much healing they're doing and stuff, I think Demon Hunters are underperforming. I think Demon Hunter tanks need a little bit more love. If they bake in Painbringer into the spec and just make it passive again, or if they bake in Gluttony, I think those would be 2 really positive changes. Reducing the cooldown of Demon Spikes or giving them 3 charges, I think is also a good change that won't break anything. I think they need a little bit of love, kind of like Prot Warriors. Like right now you're underperforming, you need a little bit more, And it's not like I want to see them overpowered. As much as I play a Prot Warrior, if you tell me that you want to do 7 changes to the Prot Warrior, all 7 are buffs, too strong. Don't do that. I don't want to be crazy OP. I just want to be above average, right? I don't want to be below that curve. So I think Demon Hunters, they perform way better on Mythic Plus, but when we talk about performance in raids, they're lacking a little bit. Oh, let's go back over here. Demon Hunter needs Empower Ward back. Yes, also stuff like Empower Wards, right? They lost that. They also lost their artifact ability, just like everybody else did. But the artifact ability was a really short cooldown and a lot of fragment generation. There was a lot of little things that just got picked off, because I honestly feel like Demon Hunters were built in Legion, and they were built with their artifact weapon in mind. We come to BFA, where we no longer have artifact weapons. It's a big nerf for a class that was built around having it. All of the other classes have existed for Pandas. Brewmasters are the latest tank, right, before Demon Hunters. So all of the other classes have had 6 years or so of development. Demon Hunters were built on having the artifact weapon. I feel like they just need a little bit more. That's all. You still need to work on your AMS usage, and you suck at memorizing damage skills. Yeah, that too. 2 gears? Thank you. Thank you. They're very good. Great utility. Okay, DPS, also self-healing. Yes, I agree. Oh, I thought you guys were talking about DK. Oh, yeah, Blink said it about DKs as well. You just need to find weak auras or something that says this is magic damage. You just don't have the brain space to memorize this stuff. It's not so much about knowing what cast is going off. It's more about memorizing the pulls. So as you walk into Mythic Plus, Brittany, you're going to know, hey, this pull right here, they have 2 melee dealers, 1 ranged physical, and 1 ranged magic. So as you learn the pulls, that's what's going to help you. It's not so much the cast. As soon as it goes off, it's going to catch you off guard. Like even for any tank that kind of knows what casts kind of do certain things, the first time you walk into a new dungeon, you're going to go, oh, that was a frostbolt. Okay, now I know. Oh, that was a poison debuff. Now I know. It's all about running in there and learning the pulls. So that's what what changes it a lot more. Demon Hunter has decent self-healing, great DPS, a lot of utility, awesome mobility. Yeah, I think when you run in as a Demon Hunter, your uptime on Demon Spikes is probably going to be like 60%. And the other 40% where you don't have Demon Spikes up, it hurts. It hurts. And that's where I think they need a little bit of love. They need that time to be supplemented by something else. Whether it's by gameplay of having Painbringer up. If they give you Painbringer, that'll be a little bit more skill based. Or they can give you another charge of Demon Spikes, which would be a little bit more natural feeling to the spec. They can bring back up to 5 soul fragments on a soul cleave. That'll be a little bit more skill based too, so that you know when you're taking that damage, how you can absorb it. So there's a few things that they can go, and they can go either more passive built into the spec with Demon Spikes, or they can go something a little bit more active that you need to think about when you activate it and how that's going to affect you. Maybe lower a skill that lowers the cooldown on Fiery Brand. That'd be nice. Funny how on Discord they find Prot Warriors to be weak in 5-mans. We are weak in 5-mans, but we're not impossibly weak, you know? Like if I were to be playing a DK and a Prot Warrior, I would find the DK stronger, but it's not impossible. I mean, you guys see me run. I've ran +6s on my Warrior, and I've ran plenty of +5s. In fact, let me get you guys this. Look, here you guys go. This is my Raider IO on my Prot Warrior. It's not impossible. If I compare myself to all the other tanks, let's see, in my realm tanks, realm 30, and I'm not, you know, pushing super high. They're the people that got the super high keys at the beginning. They ran that +10 by running their faces into it for an hour. So sans that, I mean, it's not bad. In my realm, let's see, I think there's one. I think I'm realm 2nd. Yeah, realm 2nd tank. But yeah, it's not bad. It's not impossible. You can make it happen. Are you going to have a harder time? Probably. But if you already have the skill and the muscle memory on a Prot Warrior, Why relearn it? Why get rid of it? You're a werebear? People say bear is easy to play, not at all. Right. The difference between someone who just plays the spec passively and they just hit the same 5 buttons, that person, and someone who understands every in and out of any spec is going to be very different. A passive bear that just plays bears because they heard they're strong, they're not going to know how to maximize their frenzied regen. They don't know how to time their Iron Fur to have 3 stacks when they need it. They don't know how to have 2 stacks up with a decent uptime on Iron Fur. There's a lot of little things you can pick at that are the difference between a bad tank and a good tank of any class and any spec. What's up, James? That's fair. You got to go for sure. Always nervous about a dungeon as a tank. Yeah, you got to do that. Yeah. 347. Never did any mythic dungeon or raid yet. Not bad, dude. How do I like Brewmaster compared to Prot? They're very different. I like the damage smoothness of Brewmaster, which is their strength, you know, stagger. So whenever, like right now, I was running Mythic Zeros, right? 319. On this Brewmaster Monk, I had to use my Fortifying Brew once, and I only ever really felt like I was completely dying on a few pulls where my healer died. Besides that, if my healer was up, I was sitting between 60 to 80% HP, sure, with a medium stagger or moderate stagger, but I could handle it. On my Prot Warrior, when I was this item level pushing Mythic 0, I had to rotate my cooldowns very well. And I don't mean stack them up. I mean 1 cooldown at a time, minimize that damage taken. So yeah, a Brewmaster Monk brings in that stagger, brings in that really, really smooth damage taken. But very different classes to play. I don't feel like my Brewmaster Monk is as aggressive as my Prot Warrior. And also has a lot less cooldowns, but he doesn't need them. Stagger strong enough. And my Prot, I can do insane amounts of damage with my Prot. You run Unstoppable Force and Demo Shout, not even a very few DPSers are even gonna touch you with that damage. Epic over here giving me hope. you can do it, Brittany, especially if you want to learn your DK. I would suggest running dungeons while leveling up, because once you get to endgame and you start doing normal and heroics right now to get gear, people are going to be like, it's just a normal, it's just a heroic, I'm going to pull for you. And they're going to get really aggressive and go really fast. And you're going to be like, I hate this. So if you want to learn your tank, learn it while you're leveling, because I feel like the pace of a dungeon while leveling is better than a normal dungeon now that Mythic Plus is out. You go run a normal dungeon, it's going to be someone's alt, and on their main they cleared a +6. So they're like, this is trash. This is so easy, even though we all have no gear. So I would suggest running a few now. When is the next stream? I'm going to try to do Tuesday for the guild run. Last Tuesday there was authentication issues, and OBS was having a trouble capturing World of Warcraft because of those server authentication issues. So Tuesday night will be guild progress. I won't have an alert for it because I don't know if it's going to work. I don't want to like promise that to you guys. But the next streams are going to be Wednesday, Friday. Just like these streams. So Wednesday, Friday morning. Wednesday, Friday, 11:45 a.m. for me. Pacific is when the normal streams are. And then Tuesday, Thursday at 5 p.m. for me is when the guild runs are. That being said, there were issues last time. So as of right now, I don't want to add them to like 100% ironed out. That's when I'm going to be here. But if you want to check in, I also have the community Discord, which I will link right here. And you guys can join that. And if I'm going live that day, if everything's working, I will post on the community Discord. I'm going live in 10. I'm going live in 15. Everything's working right now. So yeah. No weekend stream, no weekend stream. I'm gonna this weekend I'm going to be running a lot of old deer as a DPSer and getting DPS footage because I have all the tank footage. So I'm gonna be doing, you know, both of them as best as I can. Hey bro, you think Pally or DK is better raid tank? I would say Paladin, to be completely honest with you. Paladin brings a lot of utility. Your other tank is dying, lay on hands. Some random DPS is dying, you can bop them. You can also go Hand of Protector in case your healers are needing a little bit of burst healing. You can pick up Aegis, although Aegis has limited uses right now. You can still find some uses. If you're doing placement on Talic, you can run into the pools of blood, pop Aegis. That's a little bit like passive mitigation. So yeah, prop Paladins if played effectively. Sorry, guys. And take care. Yeah, guys, this is the end of the stream. I'll see you guys later. You're out DPSing actual DPS classes on Prot? Yes, absolute. If you run Unstoppable Force on Booming Voice, you pop Avatar, you pop Demo Shout, and you Thunderclap every other cooldown on an AoE pool, it has to be it has to work out perfectly well, right? You need Avatar, you need Demo Shout, it needs to be an AoE pool, 2 or more mobs. You can out DPS classes. Yes. If you're here next week, absolute, I will show you. Wednesdays, I run a lot of Rip Keys on my Prot Warrior, so you can join me then, and I will show you the out DPS of a warrior. God, that is loud. You got kicked in a heroic dungeon. You were 305, 2 bosses down, died to a mob in Storm. Alright, guys, that is going to do it for today's stream. Thank you all for joining me. I had fun chatting with you all. Thank you all for joining me yesterday as well for the guild run. It's a little bit less conversation on my end since it's progression. I'm trying to get things down, chatting with my co-tank, chatting with everybody else about placement, where to do things. But thank you all for joining me. Next regularly scheduled stream is Wednesday again and Friday. If you guys would rather watch me over on Twitch, there's a few of you guys over on Twitch as well. So join me either here or on Twitch. I stream to both. There's also the community Discord that you guys can join. And thank you all. I really do appreciate you all stopping by and talking to me. Shout out to all the sponsors, all the patrons, all the donators. Patrons, I will work on the patron exclusive video for the month, probably late next week. And then the boss guides are going to start appearing next week as well once I start getting DPS footage. Alright, guys. And there's a comedy relief. Mind, you're telling me. Every day, man. Every day. I'll see you guys later. Have a good weekend, everyone.